Hello! We're all
Hey,
out.
guys.
Hi,
We're all
everybody.
good. Everyone's loaded in. We need to start the boy.
Welcome to the show. The Dylan Show.
Beautiful. Yes. How Dylan is this show? Will we know? We'll
We're
have
about
to
to
find
find
Hey,
out.
Pastry. Hey, Steven Universe. Hey, Mason.
Yeah, hello, Mason and Steven Universe. I'm not.
Yes. Welcome.
Did you
Morning
forget Pastry?
all.
Me. I don't see Pastry Puff. I'll say hi, Pastry Puff.
I don't see pastry either.
I see Pastry. They were the
Okay.
first ones I see.
Pastry came in before all my shit loaded, I guess.
Oh, that would explain.
Hello, Pastry Puff. Welcome. Hello, everyone.
Listen. I needed your summary, Pastry.
I'm good when we're like right next to each other. I'm not good when it's like been like 6 months. It wasn't 6 months that one time. What did you
6
say?
months.
What did he say? 17 weeks? I don't know. It was a long time at one time.
That
And he
it
was
was.
studying.
That
It was
it
a while. Pastry made a recap. Okay, I think I'm pretty set. We're about to continue talking with Canis, if I recall.
Did you?
I feel like we're
Why are
okay.
you saying his
'cause
name like that?
it's only been a week.
Canis?
I was a P, not a K.
That
It
was
never
so
was
not
a
a P.
It never was
Okay.
a P.
Editor, run it back.
I'll
Hell
insert
yeah.
the
I was
music
right.
for
You are
Dylan here.
Delulu.
Oh, it's gonna be so great when you insert that for yourself this time.
All right,
Pastry, deja vu.
Dylan, would you like to read last time on the Dylan show?
This is my second time reading it. I don't want to
out
make it
loud.
a third.
Read it out loud, my good man.
Go for it.
Mason, I've asked that question internally all this time. Not for
no.
you specifically, but just why does anyone watch this?
Why does anyone hang out with Dylan? That's what he asks.
Oh,
Ooh.
You're the one who says there's a love potion involved. That's all I'm saying.
just a little youth potion.
Read it, Dylan.
All right. No, I did.
I meant out loud as a fun little thing, like last time on Dragon Ball Z. But okay,
Last
you don't want
time
to.
on Dragon
Never
Ball
mind.
Z.
Thought we were
I'm
doing
good.
something fun.
Yes, not.
We'll move on. This is the fun
Edward
police,
knows
guys.
exactly where Canis hid that chisel. An ingenious spot with a little out-of-the-box thinking. Last time on Legend of Korra. Hey, Astrug. NMP.
Well, the game is currently.
Hey, everyone's tuning
enjoying.
in. Oh no, why?
I don't know. I clicked it to click continue, and it's not responding. So we'll give it a second.
Hey, Zilla.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, here it goes.
Hello, Zilla.
Hello, Zilla.
Me prosecuting my Gambit up into the middle of the night. No one?
Oh, maybe. Yeah,
It's doing a thing.
don't do it before stream. Once you see that the stream has started thing, then we're good.
I agree. Don't be up prosecuting day Gambit before stream. Save it for during.
Oh. Are we going or
What's
not,
wrong
game?
with your computer?
It's just a
What is
game. The rest of my
happening?
computer's fine. There we go. It was just a game.
Now I know why you wanted me to
Are
read
you
the recap.
sure about
I had
that?
to stall.
I needed you to stall, and you wouldn't. You wouldn't do it.
Is Canadian Lucifer secretly hiding in chat? Is that why we have
That's
scuff?
why. Yeah.
He's
We-
about to type hi, and he's like, "Oh,
What's it? I can see you. How can you see through my strap? Okay. Apparently, it's not doing great.
What is?
It's just being weird. I don't know.
You know what, Estrock? It does.
Does it help? Are you Lucifer,
Or it-
though?
We'll see if this works, but if not, you're gonna
Don't know.
close the game and reopen.
Yeah, I mean, I can. Do we want to just do it preemptively?
Do you think we need it?
I don't
Open
know.
up your evidence log, scroll through it, and if there's any lag, then pull the plug.
Seems
It
pretty
looks
good.
like
Fine
it's
to
responsive
me.
to me.
Yeah, it was just loading in. All right.
No lag to
Go
be
ahead.
happening here.
Think, Miles. Think.
No.
In 500 years.
No. No.
That is not Edward's voice.
Oh.
No.
Sorry. Think, Miles. Think. There must be a hiding spot he could make use of. Some sort of prison wallet.
Mm.
Think about when you came previously. What are you missing?
Came here! Came here!
He's not showing us out permanently, right? Let's get out of here. Come on.
Edgar's so chill.
Why are you looking at me? The dog. He hasn't made a sound
It's
today.
holding the chisel in its mouth! The
Oh my God.
reverse prison wallet!
Oh my God. Okay, first of all, never say reverse prison wallet when talking about a dog. That's one.
What?
And two, when we
Lilith
were
from
here
Jersey,
before,
there you go,
he
Mason.
barked and growled repeatedly. Canis even encouraged him to do so. But now I notice he's not whispering into Canis's ear either.
Yeah. Licking him either.
And he's not licking his cheek. He's not licking the cheek meat.
That must be it. I knew something was off.
My cheek meat!
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go.
I'm so sorry.
Are you? I don't believe you are.
Or to my epic musical
You are
fans.
not sorry.
I'm so sorry. I can hardly believe it.
Enjoy
I
a
think-
Scylla.
I fucking love Scylla. Dude, after an fucking awful time at work today, I come into the car, my brother's just jamming to Suffering. I'm like, this is what I just left.
Nice.
And then
That's a
I
vibe,
took
though.
the suffering from you.
You going into work, it's gonna be a bit dangerous, my friend.
Dangerous to my mental health, that's correct.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
The mindset
See, you
change
get
that.
it. You get it.
I think I know where he hid the murder weapon.
Oh, is he licking? He ain't licking.
He ate?
Oh, no, he
shit.
is.
Okay, hold on.
Continuity
the
errors.
powerful tongue of that bitch, we know.
It's stored in the cheek.
Giving up already. I expected more of you, Mr. Edgeworth. Hey, Canadian Lucifer. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
God, you were name dropped earlier when we had the scuff.
Yes, we had the scuff. It knew you were coming.
Ooh, I see rehearsal. Hope those are going well.
As well you should. If you would give me a moment.
Must
It's under his
inspect
tongue.
Your dog.
It's under his tongue, the pickles!
That's
I'm
where
about
the
to-
pickles were hiding.
And my car
To
keys!
Scooby your due.
And there's my bus.
Canadian Lucifer, we could tell the game wouldn't load.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
For this piece of evidence shows where you hid the murder weapon.
The dog.
I don't
Do it.
know. Yeah.
Do it.
Yay!
Yo, super
Bubble
incredible.
Bassett, how nice.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Hey, is that Up Dog? My what? Your Up Dog. What's Up Dog? Nothing much in you. But he seems unusually quiet today.
I don't know if it makes it funnier or sad that both of those characters are Dylan characters.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I was gonna say anything else.
Could you define the term Up Dog?
There it is.
And
Bobby.
when yeah, and I'm reading it.
Okay. Back. Oh god. I forget. I always forget I have to voice her. It's always like sudden.
How could you forget?
I don't know,
You
I was
literally
not
told us you took
expecting
a
it.
whole class to learn the French accent on Tuesday.
Mr. Canis, if you would be so kind as to open Elmut's mouth.
Jesus Christ. Oh, come now. He hasn't barked because he is a well-behaved boy.
I had to order him too last time.
Then order him again. This instant.
I can only order him as a sorcery. Couldn't do it off my main phase.
But it's not as if we're asking for the world, Miss Jocanis. Or are you have something to hide?
I'd have no idea what you're referring to. If you insist. Come on, Helmet. Open up.
Please tell me the dog did not swallow it.
Nope, there it is.
Thank God.
We'll chisel my timbers. And there we have it.
Do you need it?
No, I was interrupted by your whipping yourself.
Yeah, I know, but I need to interrupt you at the proper point.
We'll chisel my timbers. A chisel that small was easy enough for a dog of this size to...
a chisel in the dog? Why was there a chisel in the dog? And it should have been put down, not a dog!
I thought he'd been strangely quiet. I guess his brain has finally caught up.
Eustace, shh. Why don't you be a
Shut the
good
fuck
boy
up.
and go forensics? Tell them it's urgent. Oh, okay.
I feel so bad for this kid.
Yeah, and then he looks like that smug
Sir,
bitch.
we found a bunch of DNA of a canine on this chisel, sir!
Yeah, right?
I guess I'm usually the
It's
laddie.
just dog slobber.
Our findings are as
Slobber.
follows. Traces of blood were detected on the chisel. Did I miss something? I did not. Good.
No.
I can't believe it. What? There we go. I got one in there.
Not such a half-baked theory after all, was it?
What? I'll just keep saying it.
All right, so we're all on the same page here. This is our murder weapon, yeah?
Sorry. I was looking at the OBS like preview window and my mouse is right here on the E and it's like small in the preview window. So I thought he said Pago.
What?
I don't know. I thought he was
Pago
trying to be
instead of
weird.
page?
Yeah, I thought he was
Really?
trying to be weird.
Press
He's
the
a
button, read the
weirdie.
line.
I'm reading the line. Fine. What even is a Pago? It's a form of
No one
a
knows.
verb. Pagar. Yo pago.
Read the line!
The forensics evidence cannot be ignored. We have no choice but to concede that this is most likely the case.
Okay, at least she can be persuaded.
All right, Zilla,
Uh-oh.
compromise. Eustace can say poggers, but only because he's misconjugating the Spanish word pagar.
I'm okay with that.
All right, fair? Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Monsieur Canis, in light of the discovery of the murder weapon, the court demands that you explain yourself.
I am a serial killer. Why would you expect different?
We found the route your dog took to the holding cells, and now we have the chisel. How do you propose to talk your way out of this one?
See a Canadian
like
spirit.
this. By Canadian Lucifer.
You never fail to entertain. Smiles, Edgeworth.
Why does he always laugh like that? Even when it's not funny?
They're gonna actually take
He's just a
away his
creep,
hobbies,
though.
pastry puff. They're gonna send him to real prison. I don't know what this luxury hotel is.
Yeah, seriously. They're getting animals, they're getting circuses, they're getting
They could
food.
do chisels. They could do, you know,
You work
their
with
hobbies.
doggos all day? Sign me up.
Yeah, like I don't know, and it's free, man. You know, they ain't paying for it.
Oh, that's me. I'm this guy.
Yes.
It is.
It's the Dylan show after all.
Poor Helmet. How could they suspect us? You leave me with little choice. And I shall simply have to share with you the truth.
Please.
I did not kill anyone. And I have grown tired of killing.
Yeah, there's no way that he actually is the guy.
Bullshit.
It's too easy.
Something's not right. Why is he so calm?
Yeah, I am saying that, Pastry Puff, yes. Very well. The court will hear Mr. Canis' testimony. If you would be so kind.
Dylan.
Sorry. Someone brought up something in chat and I had to reply.
Oh. Priorities.
Canis' defense.
In defense of the doggo.
Estrock, I'm trying to imagine, how is the Phantom Zone different from the Shadow Realm? Like, are you dead both ways, or is one different?
I think they have to be different.
I will wait for someone to educate me. And the first person to do so, I'll just believe, so. Got it, they're the same. Okay.
Does it just depend on if you're watching the sub or the dub?
Perhaps you might begin by explaining what you believe my motive to have been.
I don't know, a poll, apparently everyone would prefer to be sent to the Phantom Zone, so I feel like it's technically different.
Listen, if I'm going to the Shadow Realm or the Phantom Zone, I'm going to the Phantom Zone 100% of the time. I'm choosing that one.
I never knew this knight. And I had no contact with him. Certainly nothing chess-shaped either.
I was about
No
to say, you
connection
played a whole
whatsoever.
ass chess game.
Yeah, really.
Listen, I'm not sure I remember him, but I'd have to check.
Haha. If he was my
Oh,
mate.
you mean check on your mate? Yeah?
Given that this is the case, why would I possibly wish him dead?
All I can think about is the ghost zone.
He cheated at chess.
That's the only zone I got.
The audacity.
This motherfucker will lose in a chest, he called a hit.
Yeah.
Scooby shake this neighbor with the chisel.
Yes.
No, he killed him with the chisel. Helmut just was disposing of the evidence.
Ah, could it be you are suggesting that it was my canine companion who had this motive instead?
Helmut just hated Bronco Knights specifically.
Nelman only bares his fangs when I tell him to.
It's a good doggo.
Estrog, no. Mason, no. Oh. Alright, that one actually wasn't horny. Alright, fair enough. I take it back.
What?
I read the first part of her comment, then the second part, I'm like, oh, the Australian flag saves it.
I see.
Mm.
Okay.
I am not so
So we know
bloodthirsty
exactly what to present.
that I would kill a man I did not know.
I'm only bloodthirsty enough to kill men I do know.
I mean, when he puts it that way.
Is she crying? Why is she crying?
She's like choked up about it.
Crying at the thought of a dog being used to commit murder.
Yeah.
An assassin who only kills his acquaintances.
Not the soundest business model, I agree.
That is true.
Mm.
My work required me to deal with strangers, of course. But matter for its own sake. That's not my style. If someone's not paying, I'm not slaying.
All I hope is that Shelly the Killer and the Blind Butcher, like, at least know of each other.
Oh, how could they not?
Canonically,
That's my head
the
canon.
blind butcher is blind because of Shelly, and the zip face on Shelly the Killer is because of this guy, Cadus.
Love it. cannon.
Ooh, I see
The
it.
dog
I see the
ripped his
vision.
entire face off while Shelly the Killer like stabbed him in both
Stabbed his
eyes.
eye out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. They took
Done.
each other out.
Well, they maimed each other, but yeah.
So I need to prove a link between worlds.
A
I
good
should go
game.
over the evidence again and see what I can discover.
One of the
Maybe
only
break a
Zelda
few
games
pots
I've
along the
finished.
way.
One of the only Zelda games I've finished. All right.
We know
Don't-
exactly what
I never
line to
knew
present
Knight
on.
had no contact with him. Present.
No connection whatsoever.
I don't care.
None whatsoever.
We don't need to do anything. Present.
Bullshit.
Bitchin'. Let's go. Speed run.
Guys, we are lawyers. We got this.
We are?
Dylan
Well,
is.
you are.
We're proxies.
Oh, I know. I was just surprised by the word we.
Mars is just embodying Maya there.
Got it. You're getting sloppy, Mr. Canis.
I'm the cop.
You're drinking water like my German Shepherd. You may have trained your dog to clean up your mess, but some things still require a human touch. I'm just... Did you...
Yes.
Wait,
Yes,
sorry.
Super,
Super
did.
is just confusing me with... Okay, thank you. Super, okay. We found this in the victim's
Oh,
room.
I know what we're referencing.
It's the record
Face.
of a game of correspondence chess. What's more, the game depicted matches the game laid out on your board.
That's such a lame hit
Ooh,
animation.
that was a subtle one.
What? The number of possible games has been calculated to be 10 to the power of 120. And that's on the low end. I didn't calculate that correctly.
Wait, so that's oh crap, I remembered a 5th grade. 10 times 10, 120 times over, right? So 100 no 1000.
Just add
Man, I wish I had
120
calculator.
zeros on the end of a 10. I think that's how the math works out.
The hack. I give up. I mean, what do you even call a number that big?
Exactly.
A vanishingly unlikely coincidence. Talk about the ghost zone.
Ah.
Now, tell us why you killed Knight.
It's not him, edgy boy. Come on.
Unless, that is, you would prefer to explain the coincidence. I'm sorry, my dog keeps tickling my cheek. Well, they do say that truth is stranger than fiction.
That's why he keeps laughing when it's not funny, Kay. Answer solved.
Yep. Oh, I'm not gonna say it.
I mean, if
Yes,
you
as
don't laugh
say.
when a dog licks your face, you aren't human. I'm sorry.
It really depends on what that dog was looking before your face, but I agree. It is as you say, a coincidence.
But that's totally impossible. We just proved that.
But wait, Estrock, we do have a dog to dub that dog. Haven't you been hearing the Scooby?
Doobie doo, who killed you?
We got a crime to solve now.
Child. I never imagined my correspondent was the victim, you see.
We're finding who is the villain.
And yet here we are. Helmet is as surprised as I am. Aren't you, Helmet? Yes. 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 Yes.
But you're not fooling me, 'cause I can see where that
Actually, he can't.
chisel was chillin'.
He can't actually. That's why he has a seeing eye dog.
I am not singing as Canis, no, I'm singing as Edgeworth, yeah. Eureka!
Damn, super. A lot of people are referencing JoJo these days, huh?
I suppose there's nothing for it but to finally tell the truth. Boy.
Then the dog comes clean and starts
Yes.
speaking.
Yep.
So true.
Isn't
Yup,
that
the
right?
jig is up.
Yes. The other prisoners had all gone to the yard, you see. There was a show of some sort, I believe.
The dog unzips and it's Shelly the Killer.
Shelly
Here
the
I
killer
was.
unzips and it's the dog.
Layers. Over and over and over again. You don't know who it is.
Man, Shelly!
Why don't we just make it one level more ridiculous? The dog
Please.
morphs, and it morphs into a different person who is actually a spirit medium channeling the spirit of the dog. And
Oh
that
my
other person
God.
has a stitched up face. And it's actually Shelly the Killer because he's a spirit medium.
Well, damn. The layers we have layered.
Here I was, minding my own business, when in comes Helmet, dragging a corpse of all things.
Like a cat. Here's your present, owner. Dead person.
Now, stop licking me, please. Now, you. I had quite the shock. Not least because the murder weapon was still in the poor fellow's neck. Of course, I was none too keen on becoming a suspect, so I had Helmet take the body to the workshop. Once there, he removed the murder weapon and brought it back to me, just as I had asked.
I will admit, that's an incredibly smart dog.
Yes, Pastry, you got it.
You got it.
You got it.
Nailed it in one.
I just drop fanons like that for free. People would normally charge for such geniusness.
Oh, would they?
Oh, yeah.
Who's charging for head cannons at all?
They would charge the electric chair just for me for
Oh,
that one.
someone's out there.
The dog pulled out the murder weapon in the workshop.
But then there would be blood.
Indeed. My dog whipped it out. Removing it here would have made an awful mess after all.
As Chuck, that sounds like he is the fake killer, and we all know that's Dahlia.
Super, that was literally the point, yes. Correct.
And you know something? That makes total sense. Remember what Mr. Sawat said, Mr. Edgeworth?
They gotta be prepared for any job, Zilla.
flashback.
Oh, why are they zooming in on that fucking snoot?
It's a scary snoot.
Oh, it's
the
Sawat.
void.
Finally, we found it. Pago. What the
We have
Pog
Pog
doing?
paint, we have dog paint. I mean dog Pog. Pog
Yes.
dog.
Dog Pog. Wait, Pog Dog or Pog Dog? No. Dog Pog or Pog Dog?
You can't even Pog.
Pog dog. Doggers. Doggers.
Poggers is right.
I'm dead.
That
Yes,
Wait,
there
I-
is drunk.
huge.
We would've
First of
saved
all,
so
I
many
do have to
lives.
screenshot this. I have no choice.
Doggers. Doggers.
That huge black dog.
no, that
doggers.
huge black dog.
Doggers.
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 Is that called Doggers? Super
I love BBC Big Black Canites.
Whoa! Clipped and shit.
Oh my god!
It's over.
Oh, that one was amazing. That one was all amazing. I can't
all the
take credit
credit.
for that one. That was all amazing.
I'm still gonna clip and ship
I'm
you.
just reading chat.
Mason, we gotta
Oh
pay you to
my
start
dog.
doing that.
Indeed.
Okay, saw it. That huge black dog.
Oh, it's supposed to be bloody? It doesn't look bloody at all.
No,
he
it
just
really
ate some
doesn't.
chocolate syrup. He's not supposed to have any of that.
No, doggo!
Helmut, why?
Had sunk his terrible teeth into the victim's throat.
What did you just say?
What you say?
It was hellish, utterly hellish.
Helmutish.
That beast, that awful beast, he killed him.
I see. So what Mr. Sod actually saw wasn't it. It was Helmut removing the murder weapon then.
Not helmet.
Just a basic procedure, just pulling it out. Yoink.
Oh no, Super Gilbert, it doesn't work
Precisely.
that way.
I can't say I wasn't a little disappointed that he was spotted, of course. I prefer my dogs all black, not Dalmatians.
Even though Cerberus is probably just calling the dog Spot in Greek.
I don't prefer my dog spotted, no.
Yes. No, it doesn't work like that, Super Gilbert. No.
Chocolate lamp is not made of chocolate.
They're not as
You guys are on
strong?
fire tonight.
But chocolate cows are, right?
Well, cows don't die
clearly.
from chocolate, so yes.
I don't know if they do actually.
Well,
They
I also
might.
don't know that.
Well, then
But I
how
feel
else
like
would you get
people are
chocolate
less-
milk?
That's a special cow, is what we're saying. I don't know if non-chocolate.
Yeah, they're
cows
the
are-
cows that eat nothing but chocolate. And then the strawberry milk comes from the cows that eat nothing but strawberries.
I think
but
you got
they're,
this
like, a
wrong.
different
Everyone
color.
knows this.
No. I think it's a genetic mutation, and it makes strawberries part of the cow.
Yeah. So I don't know if strawberries.
Oh,
cows
so like
could
a
eat
mushroom?
chocolate. Yeah, yeah, or
Yeah, like a
bloom
mushroom. There you go.
shroom. A
Okay,
moo bloom.
okay.
That's the word I want. Moo bloom.
Silly boy, it's not like you to slip up like that, is it now?
Right, Rory,
And there you have it. That is about all there is to tell.
Well, shit.
Ow.
Sorry, Estrock, we didn't leave mushroom for you for that reference.
And I did not kill the man, and most, I am responsible for the removal of the weapon.
Well,
Just a
whose
little
chisel
bit of
was it
obstructing
then,
governmental
bitch?
administration as a treat. A little bit of evidence tampering here and there.
What are you
Now,
gonna
will
do?
that
Put
Now
help
me
the
in
evidence
jail?
is slathered in dog drool. Thanks a lot, guy.
Luminol
That
didn't
be
care.
all. Boilment is growing restless.
Luminol don't care.
Is that a crime? Yes. Moving the murder weapon is a crime.
It's evidence tampering, as we talked about. I believe moving the body is
Nice,
also
Esther.
a crime.
It technically depends on the reasoning behind it.
So if
But-
it was like in the way of like escape, probably fine. Health hazard, probably fine.
Yeah. You're gonna make cops pissed if you touch a crime scene, and making them pissed might just make them arrest you because they suspect you of something because they're mad.
Well, Gumshoe has yet to arrest Phoenix, so it's obviously all okay.
I already read this.
Oh,
What a
Oh, okay.
man.
what such a stoic objection from this goofball of a man, though. Like,
I
Jesus
know,
Christ.
right? Not the in-game voice I was
Objection. Out of all of the
expecting.
things that
Jesus.
you do, Fender, that's your voice line? My man.
Objection. Sorry, but if you could entertain us for just a little longer, Mr. Canis.
Just a skosh.
Just a skosh of your time.
Fender?
No offense, Paleo, but I don't think you've quite told us everything.
Yeah, come on, Paleo, and he got objection.
Yeah, that, no way. I'm sure we'd all like to know why you thought you needed to pull the chisel out in the first place. Didn't think of that now, did ya? Did ya?
I will say, I
I'm on to
enjoy
you, Palio.
Edgeworth's Eureka a lot.
He's right.
It's very good.
It makes sense that he would move the body to avoid suspicion. But Canis had no reason at all to recover the murder weapon.
It was my prized chisel.
So the mute one isn't as dumb as I thought.
Ooh. Woo.
I take offense to that.
Please answer the question, Mr. Canis.
Love how metallic her lipstick is.
Oh, I'd have to check. I'd have to look again.
It was because of the bell.
Huh?
The one attached to the chisel, and the one around Helmut's neck.
I don't know if I love or hate the ed instead of d at the end. Like naked.
Have a very distinctive design, if you will.
As they keep ringing around.
Of course. They were something of a trademark of yours, were they not?
Do y'all have like videos with the fan translation objections that we've heard?
Do you know who your audience is? They don't just have that shit. It's their ringtone. It's the noise they make that the computer makes when they get
there
an
is
email.
sadly spoilers in it, I don't want it.
assumptions.
But if there is spoilers at the end of Investigations 2, I want it. Okay? Somebody remember that. You do? Ooh, okay.
Obviously.
Send.
Yeah, if anyone did, it was Pastry Puff. If it's not spoilers to characters we haven't seen yet, send it again. But if it is, then sadly we'll have to wait.
I don't get it. How does that even work?
Yes, Pastry Puff based. I want to hear Eddie's fan translation one.
God, this motherfucker. Bodhid Harma, Canis, the blind butcher. His appearance was always announced by the sounds of his jingling fuzzy nipples.
What?
Is that where the bells were?
I'm assuming.
In the fuzzy nipples. Great.
The last sound his victims would ever hear
Print it
was
and
their own
ship it,
laughter
guys.
at the sight of his fuzzy nipples.
You flatter me.
Steven, come on! What is it? How am I supposed to read that shit?
Though it's been some years since you last saw one of them, you remember them well.
What are you summoning, Super Gilbert? We
Oh,
already
no.
talked about demons. Hello, Willow.
Please. Oh, hey, Willow. Thank you for joining us again.
Your knife and its attached, well, bell, were one of the pieces of evidence seized in our case against you.
Yes, it was but one of my bells. One of only two in existence.
Just two.
Two and only two. I'm not Nine Toes from Borderlands 1.
That's a deep cut.
One for my knife and one for
I'm
my
sure I
beloved
can look it up
helmet.
later.
Was he 9 Toes 3 Balls? Is that what that was?
Yes, he was!
Okay,
Yes, he was!
Nice, sorry.
I technically
have no
did play a
business-
little bit of Borderlands once upon a time, right?
I don't remember you
I
ever
played it
doing
with
that, but
you.
you must have. You
I
must
played it
have.
with you, and there's the train. And you're like on the train.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed. That's a different
I was a
Borderlands, but it still
sniper.
counts. I'll give it to you. Yep.
Yay,
I'll
look
give
at
it
me,
to you.
guys. I'm cool.
How
I'm
cool
a-
is Ori?
I'm so cool. I'm the best gamer
She's very
girlfriend,
cool.
fiance.
Two and only two. One was for my knife, and one for my beloved helmet. Exquisitely crafted. Utterly unique.
This means I'm really, really banking on it being Lagarde because she had access to the evidence, which would have contained the
It
bell,
has to be.
and thus she could have used it to frame him. Totally. The motivation is to try and frame him to
There's
get him
no
to
one
talk or
else
some shit.
satisfying.
Mm.
I do
Is that what
actually
you
agree
go
with
with?
you. It's gotta be Lagarde.
It's got to be Lagarde.
It's
There's
gotta be
no
Lagarde.
way it's not.
Because like Saw it, he's kind of too lame. It wouldn't be cathartic.
He's too lame. It's
Cadus-
not cathartic. They're
Cadus
not-
is cool, but it's like a little
too
one-dimensional.
It's too obvious. Like, it's too
It would
easy.
be kind of lame to have him be a guy who is introduced in this game as a guilty man to just also be the guilty man
Yeah.
with like
And they're
nothing
like
there.
gunning for him so hard. There's no way. Usually the one you're
Yeah.
gunning for is not the right one. It's obviously
I'd
not
be-
Simeon, because he's the first suspect, and only one time has it been
Yeah.
that way.
Eustace is too dumb and pure of heart.
Yeah, that would have been interesting though, but there's no way.
He's not like smart enough to be evil.
And I don't think that Verity is like that.
No.
No, she's trying to get him like
She's-
actually.
She's also too dumb to be evil. Not to say
Lagarde.
being evil requires being smart.
It has to be.
It really doesn't actually.
Trust me, I know better than most.
Yep.
My ears are my guide after all.
That made it sound like I'm a dumbass who's also evil. That's not what I meant.
Gumshoe's a dumbass and he's not evil.
Correct.
We're fine.
And I must be able to use my tools.
Precisely.
No, he was definitely not as struck. He was definitely not.
And of course, as you said, the knife has long since been taken from me.
Mm-hmm. It's gotta be Lagarde. There's
It
no fucking
definitely
way.
is. It is for sure. We actually know she actually called some evidence from the precinct to the prison.
Yeah, which totally has the bell, which she totally used to frame
100%.
like a hundo.
200.
Absolutely.
And it was her fox dude that attacked him in the thing, covered
Does
in mud. That's
Does
what
that
happened.
evidence transfer from the precinct to the prison ring a bell?
Mhm.
When Helmet brought the body to my cell, I was rather surprised to hear a familiar sound. And at first, I was sure that my knife had been used to do the deed.
Not used.
I'm a native English speaker, of course not.
Yeah, surprised, but not
no,
used.
a chisel,
Oh
an
god,
ordinary chisel.
different both times. Come on.
It's certainly no assassin's blade.
Oh, she's making it too obvious. She's really trying to frame Canis. The chisel, he's chisel guy.
Yeah.
Bell hits
You know,
bell.
we're on no.
It just
Yeah.
keeps adding up, is what I'm
It's just
saying.
it's
There's just
pointing
more and more and
too
more.
much to him.
It just rings true.
What's
Yes,
under her
very
coat?
much so.
That's what I really want to know. What's under her coat? It hides her frame too much. She's got to have some sort of transformation vibe, you know?
The only thing I can think of, which I don't think is true because they would have alluded to it, is like a whole bunch of like vertical foxes.
I'm thinking it's a
So that,
bunch
like,
of
when
like
she's, like-
torture stuff.
When she's startled, she like opens her coat by accident, and all the like foxes are like, "Ah!"
Nevertheless, the bell would have suggested to my involvement. Compounding the matter is the fact that I am the only person in this prison permitted to use such tools.
What's a vertical fox? Well, look, her fox is like woven around her neck like a scarf. I'm just imagining that
alive.
fox, but standing straight up. Her fox
Like-
is living. Yeah, it's
like
alive.
like being held up in their coat, like the people who are like,
In, like,
want
a
to buy
pouch.
a watch, you know, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then just like
Mm.
sitting there,
Snapper
and she
fox is
opens
like
up,
the-
they swing a little bit, but they're all alive. They're not like dead, but they're just like.
Please, I need it to happen.
It was clear that I would become the prime suspect. And so the chisel had to be removed and hidden.
I'm gonna go with yes, Willow, but I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about. But I'm gonna go with yes.
You still claim that all you had done
was have that dog move the body. That you had nothing to do with the killing.
What that dog do?
Now could I? I told you. The chisel is not mine. You did not take my word for it, Edgewell. Why not have it checked for fingerprints?
Mm.
I know you love sitcoms. Check for fresh prints.
I need some Bel Air first, please. Eustace!
The Fresh Prince of Bel Air?
Me? But
Fresh Prince
I
of
don't know
what?
how to check for prints!
Ori.
This! Shh, Eustace, get forensics. Oh, right! Oh, sure thing! I can do that! We got 'em! Fingerprints! They're Mr. Knight's! Take that!
Mr. Canis's?
No. Just Mr. Knight's, and that makes him even more suspect for his own murder. Oh, and forensics said that there's no sign of any prints having been wiped off, so it's obviously that he died by his own hand. Look at me, number 1, so it was Simeon.
I had to lower. You know what? Let's be smart about this. I'll just lower Ori.
I'm sorry.
She's used to seeing my eardrums off.
I'm
They're
sorry.
gone.
He has to talk loud because he needs
just
to
a
be
very loud
assumed that he knows
character.
what he is. Like Plankton.
I don't know what Ori's saying, but I disagree with it. Oh,
Wow,
This is
what?
fingerprints. This ain't good.
Can you actually not hear me now? I'm a little upset.
This is the opposite of good.
Are you joking, Dylan?
This is the opposite of good, Mars.
Yes.
Dylan, you're an asshole.
Dylan, raise Ori up.
Raise her up. Is she a downtrodden
Yes.
chat member?
This ain't progressing, Dylan, until you act like you can hear
Even
me.
my
at least.
He's the one in
I can
control.
hear you.
He does have to, Super Gilfer. He
Ori, I
needs
can
to
hear
be
you.
If she's
confident.
stuck, we're all stuck.
Should I get them to check again? The second time's the charm.
Now, do you see? Because I don't, on account of me being blind. But I'd never so much as touch it, that chisel. Nelman carried it in his mouth. That is all.
Somehow
Therefore,
maintained
any
fingerprints,
prints?
which is pretty wild.
Any prince must belong to whoever had it last.
So the murder weapon belonged to the victim. Oh, ouch. Oh, that's not helpful.
Hey, Federico.
How's the action?
Federico.
Let's see. A couple of balls jokes, but besides that, relatively tame.
A fair amount of ball jokes.
As I said, I have not touched the chisel. Therefore, I cannot be the killer. Or do you wish to suggest otherwise?
I'm sorry, reminding me of balls. I believe that one of the, I can't remember, the space one. I'm trying to remember what it was called, but the Star Kid musical with the bugs.
Spaceballs?
No. The Star Kid musical with the bugs. I'm blanking on the name of it, but it's like the need of the many bug outweigh the few. There's an astronaut, and his backstory is that he got cut in half, but his balls were stuck to the side of his leg because of the sweat, and the half that survived to have biotics was the ballless half, and he's very upset about it. That was his backstory.
Why did you feel the need to tell me that?
Because we're talking about balls.
I've got nothing to counter with. We are talking about balls. But what could this mean? Is the ball half of the astronaut the real one, or does that not actually factor in at all? And should they call him a half-astronaut? And if so, which half?
Astronaut.
Is he actually telling the truth? No, he can't be. It's impossible.
Wait, how do we know,
Such your
Estrock?
feelings.
You've counted? You know the killers? What's in his pants? Determination! I am sure that this goes without saying, Monsieur Edgeworth. But if you do not find a solution to your current predicament, and quickly, I will have little choice but to relieve you of your badge. Even my patience has a limit, and I will not tolerate you throwing this investigation into chaos. Am I clear?
I literally don't know what she's mad at us for.
That we still haven't found the actual guy. That's it.
Oh, okay.
She
Classic
thinks this
Ace Attorney
derailed the whole
Judge.
thing, and this was a tangent that
Yeah.
doesn't help us at all.
Because she thinks Simeon did it.
Uh-oh, you've done it now, sir. She's serious.
We keep trying to prove that it's not Simeon, and she's like, well, bitch. He's been thinking about
I hate
cake.
to admit it, but
That's the only food he's had in a week.
the fingerprints turn everything on its head. Without more evidence, I'm back to square one. Do not pass go.
Yes, the astronaut was cut vertically like Shelly the Killer's scar. Yes. Hot dog, not hamburger, indeed.
Wait, something doesn't add up. Well, not something, a few things actually.
Yeah, what the fuck does hot dog not hamburger mean in this context? That doesn't add up at all.
Hot dog is the up and down, the long ways, and hamburger is the short ways. That's how it always goes.
Yeah, you either
Do you-
fold your paper hot dog style or hamburger
Do
style.
you mean because of the bun?
It's
It's the
yeah,
bun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I'm just imagining a hot dog and like, this shit ain't got cut. What do you mean?
No, it's about the bun and the relative
Yeah,
shape
it's
of
all
the
about that
food.
bun. I got it.
It's all about
I
that
like
bun.
Meghan Trainor,
about
too.
that bun. No burgers.
No ketchup.
Hamburgers. What would Mr. Knight have needed a chisel for?
To make his own chess piece. To win. To dig the hole?
Oh, maybe.
Oh shit, yeah, he was digging a hole, wasn't he?
Dug a hole, yeah. Oh no, that
He
was the other
was.
guy dug a hole
No,
into his thing.
wait.
But do you think they were digging it together?
We
I
don't know what direction it was dug in.
Yeah,
was it to
technically
dig
we
out
don't.
or to dug in?
Technically,
Dug in,
it probably
diggin',
was to
yeah.
dig out, but I don't know if Knight helped him at all or not. But he wasn't in there very long. But maybe it was his chisel first, and then Knight had it. Who knows? Oh, this is stupid. I don't care. It's the guard. He didn't actually have it.
You can do a lot with a chisel, child. Break out of prison for one.
That's usually a file.
All right. Then how did he get it in here? Riddle me that.
That's what he's trying to do.
There's
Mason.
no way the guards would let him bring a super sharp tool in with him. Right, Mr. Edgeworth? Hey, Earth to Mr. Edgeworth. Hello.
Hmm?
You can't stand there hemming and hawing and humming and hooging just because of a little setback. The important thing is finding the truth, you know?
Oh, that got me. Whew.
We get there. As long as we save Simeon in the end. We can't give up now, or ever.
Yeah! What she said.
Wait, super. Hemming and hawing? What are they, a cowboy in a sewing factory?
Did you come up with that one yourself?
Yes!
Damn.
Not only did I come up with that
Bravo.
one myself, but I came up with that one myself years ago,
Yeah,
and I
you made
looked
a
at you. And
story about it.
I'm like,
I
write that
remember.
down, Ori. Write that down.
I remember now.
I
Yes.
actually made her write it down.
Yes, it's in the Discord, ain't it?
Hemming, as in like sewing pants, and hawing as in yee-hawing.
Yeah.
So it's a cowboy in a sewing factory. That's the joke.
You had a lead up to it though, if I remember correctly.
I'll second that. You won me around with that, Kay. I'm half tempted to offer you a job for reals.
Or if not, maybe a hug.
It's in our Discord, Dylan. I have it from November 9th, 2022 at 4:50 p.m. He was a cowboy in a sewing factory, hemming and hawing. I had to write it down, guys. I found it. Ay, ay, ay.
It's like I said, the defense never rests. Or rather, like your pop said. What do you think lies at the heart of those words, Miles? Any guesses?
Persistence?
The heart of those words?
It's like this. As defense attorneys, our client's fate rests on our shoulders. We're the only ones they can turn to. Simeon's our client, and we're the only ones who can save him. And by we, I mean you. So argue
I'm only
your
here
butt
kind
off
of,
out there.
a little bit, maybe. A tad.
We can't rest. Not while he's counting on us. Turn my back on your old man's legacy. Side eyes. Are you?
Bodacious side eye.
Bodacious side eye.
Hmm. I'm an associate with the defense now. No. I'm an associate with my father's firm. That's the role I have chosen. And that means...
Yeah, finally a look at the other side again. Edgeworth keeps coming over to the defense, my man. Maybe you should have chosen a different job.
that if I fail to save my client, I have failed in my duties.
You're right, Zilla. I'm wrong. You're right. You're right.
Bodacious is more funny than bombastic, though. I will honor my father's vision and save Simeon Saint.
Can you honor Phoenix too? A little bit? Just a little bit?
No matter what setbacks I
We're
face,
just never gonna mention him.
I cannot admit defeat. If one's path is blocked, I must simply find another.
I will admit, I'm a little upset that they never drop Phoenix's name in this game. Like, I don't know why they can't. Like, I like, you know, I don't know.
Because, like, we all know this is a spin-off.
Yeah, like I feel like they could name drop it. Like, I understand not wanting to spoil, but like, name dropping Phoenix ain't that bad. Just saying.
No, that's a spoiler. You can't know who the main character is.
The
There
guy
we
the
go.
name,
That's the Miles Edgeworth I know.
the guy the game is named after.
Now let's find that new path forward. We can start by trying to figure out how Mr. Knight brought that chisel into the prison.
And now we're back to the prison wallet.
Oh god, no.
In the chest set, we know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Too easy.
Usually it wouldn't be possible to bring a metal object into this facility undetected.
Because of the security gates, right?
Correct. But we already know that checks at one of the gates hasn't been entirely thorough of late.
I guess so, pastry puff. But like, I feel like you could do it. Edgeworth on friendly terms with Gumshoe is still making fun of him and lowering his paycheck. So like, I feel like Edgeworth just being Edgeworth to Phoenix would be equally equal at any part of the timeline. I'm just saying.
Namely, the gate at the entrance to the detention center.
Oh shit, this is me. Oh
Ori.
goodness.
I was waiting for it.
Ah,
Ori's just snacking over there. La di
I'm
da di da.
sorry. I'm not used to not being the main character. That gate is only used to scan people. Any items that they bring into the facility are only subjected to a cursory check.
That's so dumb. Oh my god.
Yes, this is very dumb.
Mm.
Are you telling me that the chess set wasn't put through a metal detector?
Of course not. That would be so ridiculous. We would never put items through the metal detector. No. But it should have been. Alas, it seems the guards have grown a little lax in that regard as of late. I must talk with Lagarde.
Knight took advantage of this little oversight and had Mr. Saint bring him the chisel. Hidden inside his pocket chest set.
His prison pocket.
I was
chest set.
debating on whether or not to say it, but I didn't.
That does answer one of our questions, and it suggests that the chisel was indeed Monsieur Knight's and not Mr. Canis's.
However, we still have one rather pressing problem to address. That of the security footage in which Knight is attacked by a dog. How does one explain it if Mr. Canis was not the culprit?
But then how do you explain his prints not being on the murder weapon? This one's a real three-piper.
What?
It's a what?
The court too finds itself wanting for a satisfactory explanation.
Wait, sir! I think it might be time to show you another one of my secret weapons!
Oh.
Introducing
Ooh.
secret weapon number 4, Lil V.
Video mover? Player.
Mixer?
Player.
What
get to
sort
actually
of
play
name
the
is
tape.
that, detective?
Over and over again.
I, came up with it myself, so... Anyway, you could use it to analyze the video footage.
Oh, I see. Sherlock Holmes reference.
An excellent idea. Perhaps then you might finally see that I am telling the truth.
Oh no!
Hmm?
Typo number 2!
Wow, was this fan translated or what? Am I right, guys?
Yeah, unplayable. Scrapped. I can't understand what he says.
For real. If there's anything to be found. But, it has to be worth a try.
Yeah, there have been a few struck. But the first trilogy had him too, and I would be surprised if we find none in the second trilogy, so, you know, such is life.
All right. Want me to talk you how to use it, sir? Seeing as I'm not
We're getting
exactly
a new
familiar with
mechanic.
video analysis techniques, or VAT as you Fallout fans love, perhaps I should hear him out.
I mean, we kind of are,
They're
but
literally
yeah, sure, why not?
allowing us to choose the tutorial or fuck around and find out.
I don't need Blue Badger
If
number
you could
2.
run me through its functions, Detective, that would be most appreciated. Yes, sir!
Federico, me with the UI. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. I love everything about it. Tell Nug. Ah! Trash. Utter trash.
So basically, you're just gonna do what you always do. Read the buttons at the bottom right, forget what they do, misclick, lose a little bit of health, do it again,
No.
and this time you do it right.
I'm being
Hopefully.
called out so hard. Oh no.
Examine anything that catches your eye, or changes the reticle a different color. And I can examine with the examine button, I see.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm talking at the top of the screen now, but I'm all the way up here! Next up, see those controls at the bottom of the screen?
That's why your text has been moved up
Bending over your
there.
tippy toes, looking down to read
Enter
things.
the panels on the left and right, let you rewind the fast forward. And you can use the middle one to pause.
Can you see it from down there? Sir?
Get used to those and you're golden, sir.
Oh my god. Oh god.
It seems I can also press the fast forward button. Or the rewind button.
Can I ask why they're not just arrow keys, please?
This is part of the dexterity required to
Don't
play
do
this
the
game. Of
spends.
course.
This is the,
And I
this is
can
the
press
gameplay
the
experience.
pause button to space out.
Mm.
Where the video's paused, you can go to the previous frame with the previous frame button. Or the next frame. Why'd you skip my line?
You were done. You were done.
The previous frame with the previous frame button, or the next frame with the next frame button. There.
Oh my god.
Or just use the same control panels I showed you earlier. Lastly, I better exclaim to you how to zoom in.
Explain.
Just line up the. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Just line up the old cursor with the area you want to take a closer look at. Then use the panel on the bottom right and Lil Veal do the rest.
I just imagine Gumshoe's like standing on a chair, like lording over Edgeworth, and then when he goes, ah, fuck, he like wobbles. Oh my god.
Unless you're vegan, everyone likes a little veal.
No, I don't actually.
Oh,
No.
I just thought tortured baby cow was like the new thing, you know? It's
No,
oh,
I can't do it.
well, I like it. I'm still dying though. Maybe it's them getting their comeuppance against me. Those little baby cow. And it's got those two expanding arrows right on it. Can't miss it, sir.
What are these keys?
It would appear that I could get cut off by
Oh my
Ori
God!
pressing the
What?
McFucking.
Taking so long! It's an easy fucking line! You can remember it! Jesus Christ.
Ori, you might not know, but gravitas requires the position of certain pauses.
God, read it. Do your gravitas.
You can do it.
By the way, even when you zoomed in, you can still examine stuff, just like the regular view.
Federico, Nani. Also, you can make use of previous and next frame to go forward and backwards. Revolutionary.
Oh, you're not gonna read the line? Am I gonna cut you off?
Apparently, it's just what you do.
I'm waiting.
I'm improvising. I'm adapted.
Go ahead. You're redacting.
Adapted.
You're overwrapping. Please.
Ejaculating
say the
into an
line.
arc so that I'm overcoming.
Stop.
Oh gosh.
Only thing you can't do when you zoomed in is play the footage. So there's that.
Ah.
I see. And how do I zoom out again? It's the zoom out button! See how it's gone from expanding to collapsing arrows on that? Because you zoomed in!
Oh, look at that.
You're welcome, Judge. And that about sums it up. Now let's fire up some little veal, for real! Remember, just examine anything that catches your eye and you'll do fine.
Is this Gumshoe taking, like, homage to Kay's Little Thief? Little V?
I was about to say.
There's not only a real blue badger plush, Steven, but I think Enthuse literally has it and posted a picture.
Yeah. The blue bladger.
The blue bladger.
The blue bladger.
The blue bladger.
The constant fumble of Dylan saying blue
The
badger.
boo bladger.
The boo bladger, indeed.
The
Cut.
footage from Knight's Holding
Cut.
Cell. Other than the victim being attacked by that dog, I can't see what else it might show us. Boo up, boo in their bladgerzilla. But suppose we're wrong. What could we be looking at instead?
Boo! Bladger.
Nosferatu.
Yeah, Nosferatu.
Bladger.
Could the person in the footage be someone other than Knight?
The sun then won their night.
And if so, could whatever's attacking them be something else too? And could ancient astronaut theorists be correct when they say the Mona Lisa was actually painted by Martians? I should keep both questions in mind while reviewing the footage.
Should you?
Look at Smiles.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what you're going to
Smuggy.
see once you start looking at things really closely.
Yes.
Check every detail, sir. You'll find something, I'm sure.
All right.
My guess is we're going to see that the creature is very small and not a big dog.
Oh, I'm gonna look at the shirt. He's wearing a guard uniform, man.
Ooh, do it, do it.
Don't go say
What in
that.
this footage seems odd?
Okay. Pause. Can I move where
Zoom.
the enhance is? Okay.
Enhance.
There.
Computer
Zoom.
enhance.
Here.
Mm.
Computer.
Examine.
I must be seeing things. I should take another look.
Bitch!
Apparently nothing.
And if nothing seems off at first glance, zooming in might help.
I did zoom
the
in!
details in the devils, after all.
This is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Oh, is it
Let it play, let it
seriously
play.
going to cut away every time we get it wrong?
Back up. Back up. More.
Back it up. Back to when the animal's on the floor.
Backing up! Backing up! Hold on.
There?
Keep going,
That's a
little more,
small
A
creature.
little more. A little more. All right, now do it one by one. Go ahead. Forward, yeah. Keep going. A little more.
That's a foot! It's a bear!
Look at.
It looks like the bear! It looks like
Oh,
Saw's
you
bear!
think it's the bear?
It looks like Saw's bear covered in mud.
Do it. That's definitely a bear.
Look at his
Yeah, that's a
feetsies.
bear. And it's small enough to fit the bill.
What the fuck?
Huh?
I
The
hate
game-
this mechanic! This
The
mechanic
game
fucking
showing you
sucks!
things that you couldn't see. Also, the game. I must be seeing things. It begins.
I'm so... How are we supposed to... Okay, keep going forward. Let's... Oh,
The game
Why
wants
does
us
it
to do
cut
this
away
baby
every
steps,
time?
and we're not baby stepping this enough. So just zoom out, I guess. Wait, no,
It's
this is
little
so fucking
tail.
clear. Keep
Look at
going.
his tail!
We need a clearer perspective, I guess. Maybe there's like a mirror shot, but just like zoom out, I guess. Oh,
Yeah,
come on. The
maybe-
tail is so obvious.
you know, there is a mirror.
I did
Oh!
miss
Go
it.
to the mirror, actually.
What now? Now, see, I'm waiting. I kept looking at the mirror.
Me too.
Okay.
I bet you
It's
can
definitely
see
not. Wait.
the
Go
face
back
of
and
the
zoom-
animal
wait,
in the
hold
mirror.
on. Back it up. Back it up.
Back it up.
Ah! I knocked my headphones off. Kill me now. Kill me now. Dead.
The figure is reflected in the mirror here too. Is that a hat?
What's that? A hat. Career
Say.
fancy junky hat.
Doesn't that look like the hats the gods wear, sir? Oh, jeez. Is that what I think it is?
I'm so dead.
Have there been any reports of one of the animals attacking a guard recently? Not that I've heard of. Well, this may not be a guard at all, but somebody dressed as one? Perhaps this might shed a little light on the matter of the hat.
The missing guard uniform.
I think so.
So no guards have reported being attacked by an animal as far as we know.
It's so the bear, though. Jesus Christ. So we're
But we
saying
did hear about a
Carcerado
guard's
killed him?
spare uniform being
It has
stolen.
to be Lagarde. Carcerado would be unfun, too. It has to be Lagarde. It has to be Lagarde.
I don't want it to be Carcerado. I gotta be honest. Besides, he already escaped. I don't think we're gonna see him again, at least not until
It's
later.
possible Carcerado was attacked, but I don't think.
Well, use the
he
bear
has
to
any other
attack,
relation.
but it was Lagarde killed him. I will not stand otherwise.
Could the person in the security footage perhaps be someone disguised as a guard? Someone attempting to escape without being noticed.
But why would Carcerado be attacked by his own bear?
Because the bear didn't recognize him.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, the bear attacked him thinking he was a guard?
Thinking he was.
Yeah, he's trying to take the bear out with him, and the bear's like, "Who the fuck are you? My daddy taught me to hate cops."
Yeah.
I could see that.
Megamind! When Megamind's in the prison with the other jailers, they like show the picture of the cop and they're like, no. And then they show the picture of the thief and they're like, yeah.
That was
Oh, God.
Carcerado with this bear.
A guard disguise? I can't believe disguise.
Yeah, and then we heard, since we can't find the uniform and we can't
They didn't
find
get it, chat.
Carcerado.
Hmm.
Wait, weren't we just talking about someone?
Yeah, and his bear.
Yep.
We were indeed. Someone who seems to have successfully made his escape. Whew. If the person in the footage is at night, thank you, Federico. I'm glad someone got it. Then the creature may not be a dog either.
It ain't.
You're right, sir. Let's zoom in and enhance on its tail.
Kill
Okay, so now we're actually there. Let it play. You might as
We're
well.
letting it play.
Oh, does the bear appear in the mirror?
I don't think any better than it appears the other way.
Do me a
Doesn't seem
favor,
to.
zoom in on the mirror. I wanna watch the whole thing while zoomed into it.
Most of it is not in the mirror.
I know. I just want to see because the zooming and actually
there
does
he
change
is.
what's.
It's a lot
sorry,
of
it's-
hat in the mirror.
In slow-mo, this just looks so
That's
goofy.
a lot of hat in the mirror. Okay, you good now?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Can I can't rewind. Okay.
Zoom.
Look at that butt! Please.
Yes. Examine the butt.
Cheek
Fuck
spotted.
you, Edgeworth.
God
Fuck
damn
you
it.
so much. Fucking hate this shit. Get your goddamn
that's-
eyes checked.
That's Phoenix's job.
Well, he ain't here.
I hate that it keeps cutting away
Me
to
too.
that little thing.
Me
That
fucking
wastes so
too.
much time.
What am I supposed to do?
I think you got it. Nope. Son of a bitch.
Wait. Maybe at the end of the video, the bear literally looks at the camera and like winks.
Yeah, who
The whole
knows?
thing. Keep going.
I'm
No,
gonna
no,
let
no,
it play.
Don't zoom out.
No, no.
Go back, bitch. What the fuck?
That's it.
Zoom in.
I
Pause
can't
it
play
when it
it
first runs
without
on screen.
fucking clicking 1 frame by 1 frame zoomed in.
Do it when it first arrives on the floor. Pause. There you go. Bear.
I wish for death.
What can
Wait,
I
did they fuck up?
say
Did they
except
fuck
you're
up?
welcome?
Edgeworth doesn't say sir.
Yeah, they did.
Wait,
That's
no, he
another fuck up.
doesn't.
That's Gumshoe. Gumshoe voice.
Guys,
That's the
is
second.
this
Those
a
are really close
fan-made
together.
indie
Those are
project?
really
What's
close
going
together
on?
Fuck ups too.
Those really are.
Sir, look.
No, say it right.
What is it, detective?
No, say it right.
Sir,
No,
look.
say it in Gumshoe's
What's
voice.
wrong, Edgeworth?
Say it in Gumshoe's voice. Please.
She won't let us
Sir.
move on otherwise.
Dylan.
I'm just one of those
would
read the
like it-
line motherfuckers, and
Well,
I'm reading
I
the
thought you were
line.
smarter than that. And I'd
Okay,
like
but you
to
gotta
do it
read in
Gumshoe's
between
voice,
the
please.
lines.
Pretty please.
Sir, look.
Dylan, did you?
What's wrong, defense attorney?
Stop. Do it right now.
No, because he's a defense attorney. He's the
Please.
sidekick now.
Please.
I'm fucking fine.
Unless he's talking to Fender.
No, he never says sir.
Sidekick, look! What is it? I suspect we may have made a critical error of judgment.
I don't
What do you
know.
mean?
Or he's gonna strangle you.
I don't know
What we're
what's
looking at here is no dog.
I've given up.
Pig.
A man, a bear, or a pig.
A small man.
We call those children where I'm from. That's no moon. It's a bear.
What? So the paw prints from the photo I took.
Yeah, I got that picture puff, but Dylan was being a little goober about it. A silly factory, as it were. Splooping out the scoops.
We're not canine, but Ursine. And are you seeing what I'm seeing?
You're a sign.
You're seeing what I... Oh, I get it. It's a bear. So could that mean?
Ah, yeah, yeah,
Yep.
super.
No, super. I would never dick Ian.
That's an L, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
He knew what he was doing.
And
You
it
even
wasn't
know an
Ian.
I don't think you know an Ian.
I did know an Ian.
Really?
Oh,
We had
snap.
sleepovers together.
Oh shit.
Dylan lore.
Dylan lore.
Dylan
indeed.
lore.
I also knew.
It's
two
very rare.
Ians.
Dylan lore is not that rare.
Dill lore and the DeLorean.
The DeLorean.
Travel back in time. Dive back in time. All right.
Back in time.
Yes, I think it could. After all, who else do we know with such a pet?
There's only one bear in this facility.
Actually, he escaped.
Yeah. No longer.
Well, we know
We
the
had
guy
assumed-
escaped. Did the bear escape?
Oh, I was calling the guy a bear.
We had assumed that was
Ah!
night in the security footage.
Well, it was his cell. It's hardly a crazy theory.
Yes, pastry buff.
Perhaps. But now that we know about the hole under the bed, it is no longer the only possibility.
Oh god.
Whoever had access to that
Stop it.
hole could very well be the one caught on camera.
Caught on tape.
Gone wild.
And who was that, Mijaz? Would you care to tell the court who you believe this person to be?
The person in the security footage is.
Bitch. Agree?
He
Agree?
got attacked by his
Agree?
own bear.
Yeah, because he was dressed
I'm
as
for it.
a thing. There's literally nobody else it could be. Only option.
We
Yeah.
know for sure it's Rocco
for it.
Carcerano. 100%.
Yeah.
Woo!
I believe I know who our guard in disguise is.
Oh, Edgeworth, you know this, guys?
I heard a slap, 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 slap noise.
It is none other than Rocco Carcerato, the prisoner who recently escaped from this facility. I'm confident it's him because he was assigned a polar bear cub as his companion.
That's probably super uncomfortable in this climate.
It's sweating, yeah.
But the bear in that video is all black.
Yes, Major Buff. A beautiful quote.
Well, I'm a based prosecutor. I only see in black and white. And we have evidence that
Wait.
explains why.
Is that based?
It's a saying that's supposed to be based.
Oh.
Ironically,
Sounds kinda
the wording
unbased.
of that saying definitely makes it seem a little
Sounds
suspicious.
kind of unbased.
It's quite unfortunate.
The evidence that explains the polar bear's dark fur is
Mud treatments.
The hole.
Oh.
Oh.
Footprints. It's filth.
Nope.
Definitely not.
Or I don't know what you were thinking.
Fuck you. Huh? How about that? That's what I was
Is
thinking.
that
That's
what you're
I was
thinking while the
Yeah,
stream
fuck
is going
you.
on?
No. You're so
Keep your mind.
Stop.
on focus.
Damn bonk.
Am I Dilbunk when you're saying to fuck me?
You mean to tell the court that this somehow explains how a white bear became black?
A reverse Jackson is right.
Call me a dum dum, but yeah.
Qua?
How does that even work, Miles Reno? I'm sorry.
That's not
All right.
I'm so sorry.
form of the term. What is
Uh,
that, Mars?
God,
Well, hold on. I'm
say
actually
the
on
line if
Mars's
you're
side.
yelling at me.
French language exists just to be an obstacle to comprehension.
Qua?
You could have pronounced that shit Q
What's
and just gave up, and that's just French.
Croissant.
No, Fender, you. This is not the accent. Hold on.
She would be even more offended because she is French.
No, Mr. Fender, it is quoi? So do not enlighten
Rory.
us. I shall enlighten you. It is quoi?
Look at her metal
Or
lipstick.
quoi? Okay. I
She
see what
does
you're
have
saying.
metallic lipstick. I
And
love
it's
it.
so good. It's so good.
She's a
You
smash,
don't need
hands
to tell
down.
me, Kay.
No spoilers, Mars.
I already know the answer. Dites-moi, moi.
Like it's spoilers, just making my preferences known.
Save it for Smash or Press.
Yeah, that's the spoilers.
Smash your brass.
Smash your brass, Mateta lips.
Smash her Brass is right.
Mateta.
I humped.
I'm
And we're dying. Wait your turn.
I can't stop. It's not even that funny. I'm sorry. Oh my lord.
Am I laughing at this?
I don't know.
Why are you? That's a great question.
You asking it is not helping me stop.
What are you talking about?
The court requests that the defense refrain from making baseless assumptions.
You know what? I think you were trying to say metal with a French accent. It came out matetal. This matetal lipstick that I use.
Super present company included, I guess, because you're still watching.
I wasn't even trying to stay with an accent. It just fucked up, and it was just
Seems
like
that wasn't the answer.
me fucking up after making a joke about a fuck up. I just lost it. I just died.
Oh my god, I'm sweating now.
I'm dying.
What is wrong with you two?
I feel like the list of what's not wrong would be shorter. Can we start with that?
This is very true. Please,
Yep.
Dylan.
Sad.
Did you say please, Dylan?
Yes.
Is that meant to imply that I haven't read the fucking line?
He did. He did. A while
Yeah,
ago.
again!
I'm sorry. I was laughing too hard.
Mr. Carcerato's bear.
Yeah, English is the second language as drunk. Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, Mr. Sod could have given it one of his treatments, right? Wait, are we just like outright?
Indeed. And the nature of that treatment may well hold the key.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
we still have to say what the treatment is?
Yeah.
Your Honor, I would like to present another piece of evidence.
I wonder who could have fucking said something else. Very well. May the goddess of justice guide your hand.
The evidence that explains the polar bear's dark fur is...
While administering a dark mud pack treatment. There we go. Here, look at this bloody glove for
All
evidence
right,
of
all right.
mud.
The mud would have come from the hole just as much, okay?
Not if it wasn't wet.
Everyone's hole is wet if it's deep enough.
Bonk!
Oh, come on! I
Dill
just meant
bonk.
the tunnel. What are
Dill
you guys
bonk.
doing?
You so did not. You said
I
that with purpose. You
so
said
did.
that with a full chest.
Recall, if you will, Mr. Frank saw its testimony.
Maybe.
That's the rubber glove I dropped.
Fucking
I was
creepy.
like, is this me too?
No.
There's no way.
No.
Would you care to explain why it's so dirty?
Oh, well, of course. That's mud from one of the pet treatments I've been practicing. I was giving one of the animals a mud pack right when the incident happened.
A mud pack?
Yes.
Did he
Apparently,
bath?
No. Mud
a
pack.
pack.
It's one word.
See. Around what time would that have been?
Oh,
Let's see,
spaz.
let's see. Well, the show had already started, so around 9 a.m. perhaps?
Oh, check that timestamp.
The thing is, the more mud I applied, the more in the zone I got, and the darker the animal's fur became. There's no trance quite like the trance one enters when one slathers an animal with thick black mud.
Why are you sweaty about it, sir?
I mean, sometimes dudes get sweaty when
Less
they
we
be
know about
slathering their
that,
they
though.
hugs.
In mud? You get
Well.
a UTI! You get a UTI!
Huh?
First of all, what?
Why?
Don't misread what I'm talking
When?
about. Jesus Christ.
I'm
While
referencing
the circus
a reel.
performance of Ori's reference was underway,
Short.
he was giving one of the animals a mud pack treatment.
We'll see if I remember it by the time
And
I edit
that
this
animal
video.
could have been.
Indeed. Our polar bear.
Overruled, Mr. Eswes. Your latest assertion simply introduces yet another contradiction. The footage from the something or other.
Objection. I fully understand Your Honor, and your doubts are entirely justified. Mr. Sod mentioned applying the mud pack while the circuit's performance was underway.
He is super.
And that does indeed introduce a new contradiction concerning the security footage.
It does?
He does.
Yes, let's put it this way. When would you expect the footage to have been recorded, Kay?
After he applied the mud pack treatment, it should have been around 9 a.m.
In which case, something isn't right about the footage.
Was it?
Really? And what's that?
I guess the time fucking stamp then.
What new contradiction does the security footage introduce relative to when it was recorded?
This fucking timestamp.
Yep.
Yep.
Pause. Zoom.
Really? We gotta zoom
Yeah,
on the
gotta
time
zoom it.
stamp?
Yeah, it fucking yells at me.
Enhance.
It fucking yells at me when I don't fucking zoom.
Mr. Sod said he administered the treatment at around 9 a.m.
That is true. He probably is lying.
In which case, the security footage should also show a time of around 9.
Is it
Shows
upside
it way
down?
earlier.
It's not upside down. I was gonna say it's upside down. It's
Why
not
the
upside
hell
down.
would it be upside down?
Well, a 9 and a 6 are upside downers, so
However,
who knows?
The timestamp says 6:42 a.m. On the day of the murder, the prisoners all went out to the yard to watch the circus.
I ask myself that every time, Federico.
All except 3. Mr. Canis, who remained in his cell in maximum security. Mr. Sod, who was mud packing his hog in the workshop.
His bear, not his hog, sir.
And Rocco Carcerado, who had been awaiting that precise moment to put his escape plan into action. I believe he entrusted the bear to Mr. Sod before entering the tunnel.
Oh my god.
he's so cute.
Look at him go!
Oh
bear
my
then-
god, that's so cute.
Slipped out of Mr. Sod's grasp to run after its human as bears do.
Oh, that is fucking creepy as shit.
I hate how they have Sod as a playable character.
A fucking Slender Man walk?
Yeah.
What the shit?
Hated that. Hated that. 30 seconds is terrible.
Mr. Sod would have then left the workshop to pursue the bear, at which point he saw it.
Yes.
Mr. Canis' dog retrieving the murder weapon from Mr. Knight's body.
Humph.
It all fits perfectly, except for the security footage, which should have been recorded from around 9 a.m. However, the timestamp is 3 hours off.
Why would the timestamp be wrong?
Someone edited
Detective,
it.
I would like you to have the security camera examined. Right away, please.
I'm glad that Ace Attorney games did not exist before we thought about AI being a real thing.
Blech.
Look at him go.
In fact, sir, I just talked to the gods and,
The gods?
Father, God King, rarely do I ask for favors.
But now I'm knocking
Now I'm knocking.
on your door to
On
see
your
if this
cell.
timestamp was messed up from the hours between 9 and 6.
And six.
Aw, come on.
What?
You didn't even try to make it rhyme.
Did.
Seems like the time
Sometimes there's
zones
only
can
so much
slip
you
on
can
these
do.
cameras if they lose power.
What was I supposed to rhyme it with? Home?
Anything that has that same rhyme scheme.
Home doesn't rhyme with anything in the original fucking song, Dylan.
Well, maybe it should.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Maybe it
bitch.
should.
Doesn't.
You're right, it
Fucking
doesn't.
come at me.
Why not make it a game?
He loves doing that.
What?
I said, why not make it a game?
They're pretty
I mean,
old,
that
sir.
works
I
too well.
guess the clock stops when the power's off.
Convince each of them that he ought to be released, and I'll release him. Who's them? Gabelle, Eustace,
Lagarde,
Forensics,
Regina,
and me.
or me.
What do you say?
Which would mean the power was off for approximately 3 hours at some point. But wait, there's more! Remember how Knight denied stealing the keys? No one believes him, considering... Well, you know, he kind of seemed like the only suspect. Turns out, that wasn't all he said. He also said he was knocked out cold, just like the other guy.
By Carcerado.
Which may not necessarily have been a lie.
Darlings, oh, there you all are. Oh, yes. How goes the investigation? Is there anything I can help things along? Like come to my
Actually,
office for a little break?
There might be something we can do for you, Warden Lagarde.
Oh, really? Oh, you could do many things
The
for me,
escapee,
monsieur.
Mr. Carcerado. I believe he may still be on the premises. He is disguised as a guard. Here's the proof, should you need it. We're reasonably certain that the person captured on this tape is our man.
He's curled up inside her coat.
No.
It would just be funny. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a pretty big coat.
And if I'm correct, he might even be right here in this room with us now.
Hey, Mr. Carcerado would have been wearing a bracelet, right?
Yes. A bracelet that could easily be hidden under the sleeve of a stolen uniform. Furthermore, the doors out of the prison proper don't have those sensors that detect the bracelets installed. Which seems like an interesting design choice. Though if he avoided doors with sensors, he could simply wait for an opportunity to finally make his escape.
Well, yes, I suppose he could. He'd just have to avoid the workshops and the cells and... Oh my... He's one of you, isn't he? He's right here, right now! Oh!
Look, it's Teddy.
Who are you gonna jump on?
He's so
Oh,
damn
whoop,
cute.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, fuck. He's me, so I gotta be him being
Yeah.
a guard. I don't even remember how I... Dylan, do your,
I
do your
just
Rocky
love
Balboa
that they
voice again.
substituted a guard NPC for him.
Hey, paws off! Get your mitts off of me, you big palooka!
Thank you, Teddy. Very kind of you to confirm our suspicions. Dude, how the fuck is his giant nose hidden inside that?
Seriously.
What the fuck? Ori, you were right. Changelings.
Yeah, I'm always right.
They're canon, man.
No,
Dang
Nathan,
it,
no one's
kid.
mad at you.
If it wasn't for you,
What a thing is it to be loved, huh, Mr. Carzerato? I'm almost envious.
If I didn't have Phoenix. Guards, apprehend this man! Oh, it's you.
They straight up didn't animate him in a guard costume. They literally
Yeah.
just had him as the guard
Yep.
the whole
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Yep.
I love that. I love that they just took an NPC and was like, place.
So, I mean, Ori, doppelgangers, changelings, I gotta give it to you.
Yep.
That dude was a fucking skinwalker.
Yep, he really was.
Oh, yeah.
A moment, if you will. I have some questions for our would-be escapee. If we are to learn the truth, I will need to speak with him. With your permission, of course.
There's still no way he killed Knight, though. It's totally her. Come on. I can hardly say no now, can I? You know, after you got him for me. Come to my office later, Roy. Yes. Well, come on now, then. Hit me with your best shot.
Fire away! I love that song. Mr. Carcerato's escape route led directly into Knight's cell. So it's highly possible he has something to offer.
Why is his right arm like a Mr. Potato Head piece?
Yeah, I see it.
I
You're
can
just
see
outlining the muscles.
Tell me what you were doing on the day Mr. Knight's
it. Does look like it's just floating.
I'm curious if it always looks like that in his other poses too. No, it's a little more attached in certain other poses.
He's more of an angle here.
Yeah. So, it was you guys, huh? You're the ones who found my secret getaway tunnel. Uppercut, downpercut. You know how long it took me to dig that freaking thing? Yeah, had me in guard uniform, a hole dug, and a plan in place. So, I went for it on the day you found the guy. But then, this little guy had to just come up right after me. The sack of fur was covered in mud, too. Had to go back to our cell. Ugh! And I could have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for some meddling bears and their stupid prosecutor. And if someone had an off night and brought you bums down here.
You claim to have dug the tunnel just now. How exactly did you dug it?
Is that what it said?
No.
Oh, okay. How? I used everything I could get my hands on, see? Hammers, spoons, you name it. Spent every dime I had in this cockamamie fixer, and what do I gotta show for it now, huh?
Do not be disheartened, friend. Tomorrow is another day.
There's an outside chance Mr. Carcerato and Knight met face to face just before Knight's death. Yes, Federico, this is the animal prison.
Yeah, literally, this is animal
Yeah.
prison.
They all get support animals. We were saying earlier, this is a pretty nice prison.
Yes.
It's honestly so cool, which is why I could never exist.
Yep. That's why
I
when
should see what other details I can extract from him.
we're like,
with
what you gonna do?
violence."
Send me to prison too? Yes. Actual prison. Not whatever.
Yeah, they
this
take
is.
away your animal.
They take away your animal, they take away your hobbies and your freedom
Oh.
to walk around at all this other
That's
shit.
the cruelest.
I think Pastry, his one is on his smock.
Yeah, it was a thylacine. Marsupial tiger. The Tasmanian tiger. You guys you found my secret getaway tunnel. You know, it took me to dig that freaking thing. In regard to Alright, I guess we're gonna press them all because I don't know what we're doing. Press.
The tunnel you...
Shut up! Who you tell to hold it? Hold this!
The tunnel you said.
You don't know nothing! You don't know what I had to do in there! I saw things in that tunnel. Had to come crawling to the fixer monk. Had to grovel and kowtow day after day to that bald-headed freak. Are you gonna give me back those hours? Huh, huh, huh. Those days? Huh, the months? Huh, huh, huh.
I can't get a word in Edgeworth.
You should have never stuck your nose in my tunnel! Never!
So the tunnel is all your own work?
Every inch! You see anybody else in my cell when you was in there?
That's quite an effort. Even for an athlete.
Yeah, now that I think of it, that is an insane amount of digging for one guy.
That is true, Pastry Puff. However, like, then why is it on... Like, it's a very specific animal to put on his apron, is all I'm saying, you know? Oh shit, oh shit!
Yeah, well, you don't even know the half of it, kid! But it ain't like I had a choice! Huh, huh. Trust nobody, huh? And don't get caught, ho, ho, ho! Them's the rules a con's gotta live by!
Is
huh?
that Santa here?
Ho, ho, ho! Ah.
Not the Santa you're looking for. Huh. You know, the rules of being a great thief are pretty similar.
I feel like I could sound more like Johnny Bravo if I wanted to, Super, but I'm
And,
not trying
you know,
to.
Johnny Bravo would be really fitting in this prison. Ha ha ha!
It
Took the monkey
really
with me.
would.
And then all of a sudden he's got a little pet monkey, and it's fine.
That is very true. Have you seen the guy who cosplayed as Johnny Bravo in the airport and he's just going around being Johnny Bravo? But he totally got permission.
Yes!
It's great.
Oh, it was epic.
Keeps combing his hair. It's great.
Is he doing the misogyny too, or?
No, he skips that part. He does the
What's
vanity
the
though.
point?
Oh my god. That one episode where he gets turned into a woman and he has self-growth and then it's never again.
Johnny Bravo literally was making fun of misogyny. That was the point of the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was every episode was him getting trashed on for being a loser. Yes,
It was a very good show.
it was great.
It was a fun show, yeah.
Oh, this is me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'd rather you didn't start sympathizing with the suspect.
I wasn't. I was joking, Mr. Edgeworth. Jeez, you can never take a joke.
It ain't no stinking joke to me! You punks owe me! 100, 1,000, 200,
The
85.
uniform. Was that from the fixer too?
Sure was, huh? Heard he had something.
What happened there?
He fed the bear something.
Heard he had something on one of the guards.
Okay, then.
Had the guy swipe it from a pal's locker.
And were you wearing it when you were crawling through the tunnel?
Nope. Would've got dirt on it. Would've been suspicious. You think I'm an idiot? Had to hold on to it till I got into the holding cell. But once I was out of there and all dressed up, opening the cell door should have been a piece of cake. Here we go, I thinks. Freedom beckons, I heards. And then the fireball here jumps up at me. All dirty and muddy.
Which would be the moment captured on camera? I see. I'd be grateful if you could add that to your testimony.
So I guess he wasn't being attacked, he was just being glommed.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, adding to the testimony.
It
Opening
was
the cell
the
door should have
biggest
been a piece
ultra
of
hug.
cake. Something with the keys?
Mm.
Opening the cell door should have been a piece
Oh.
of cake, you say?
Wait, didn't we
Sure.
steal keys?
Someone
have
stole
stolen keys?
Yeah, I think we do.
Huh! Anything seems easy after dragging yourself through a hole in the ground that you dug in a day!
And you are familiar with the layout of the detention center, even though you live in the prison.
Whoa.
Why, wouldn't I be? It ain't like I never been there before.
If he's familiar with the detention center, then he'd surely be aware that unlike the doors in the main prison, the holding cell doors are locked with actual keys.
Mm.
And I'm sure Mr. Carcerano would have needed that particular piece of evidence to make his escape.
Very
Yep,
true.
stolen keys.
Yeah. Should have been a piece of cake.
And it wasn't.
Should have been a piece of cake, huh?
Yes, I was thinking that.
It didn't go according to Keikaku. That's the problem.
That's what it didn't do.
You claim that leaving the holding cell would have been a piece of keikaku, as you put
A
it.
piece of plan.
Actually, it would have
Yeah.
been a piece of cakey.
You got a problem with that, huh? Cause we can make it a problem if you catch my drift. Square up, I'm gonna bop you one.
No. There's no drift catchers in chat. Even once you had reached Knight's cell, you'd still have had another door to contend with. And as we know from Critical Role, doors could be a delay of at least 30 minutes. How exactly did you plan on opening it? Mr. Carcerato, I posit that leaving the cell would have been a piece of cake, only because you had the key.
Mr. Carcerado, I point that the leaving the cell would have been a piece of cake.
I don't got no stinking key. I didn't need one. It's a piece of cake because the door was open. I walked right out. 80, 92, 35.
Yes, I suppose Knight's cell would be vacant by that point. There would have been no reason to lock it.
I am Federico. I actually, I'm punching and squealing.
Finally, the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, there it is.
It was indeed unlocked when I went to examine it for myself. So perhaps when you finally succeeded today, it truly was unlocked because it was after the murder. But you had attempted to escape previously.
Yeah, the security footage shows when you tried and failed because Teddy caught you.
Which was during the circuit's performance, before the body was discovered.
Yes, Esdrak.
The holding cell was still locked at that time, because no one knew that Knight had been killed yet. Therefore, you must have had the key to his cell on you. Without it, your escape would not have been possible.
Are you saying could he really have?
I believe he could, yes. The theft of the keys was, in fact, perpetrated by none other than Mr. Carcerato. He is the one who attacked the guard.
Don't he looks so wild here? I don't know.
Whoa.
How the fuck would you not notice this guy?
This is Slender Man.
He is really, really, really svelte, though.
He really is.
But not just the guard, but the women and the children, too. All to gain possession of the guard's keys.
You lousy bum? I didn't even know this night guy.
Whenever like the words "lousy bum" are written, are the UK motherfuckers like, "You unpleasant tookus"?
What?
You unappealing buttocks?
Why can't they say lousy bum?
Well, when they say bum, they mean butt.
don't
And when we
know.
say bum, we mean hobo.
Oh. It still works, I guess.
Anyway. After you stole the keys, you went back to your cell to avoid suspicion. And then you waited for the perfect moment to escape. A moment when the prison would have been almost deserted. Yo, Estron, so true! That's right. The moment of the show. Just before the discovery of the body. Unluckily for you, that particular attempt was thwarted by your furry friend.
Oh, I aged really old there. Who says, huh? You got proof, genius? This isn't your win yet, nuh-uh! Get, Knight knocked the guard out for the account, and everybody knows it.
Objection. Don't play games with me, unless it's chess. Knight was as much of a victim as the guard in this case. As a matter of fact, I have proof that Knight had been attacked in his cell.
Cut on his scalp. However, I
Yeah.
would like to posit,
Blow to the head.
do we need a water break?
How we doing?
My
Dylan?
water is dangerously low.
All right, guys,
Let's
we're
do
gonna
it.
have a
Sounds like you
Gonna
do
what?
indeed need
do the
one.
water break. Let's do it. All right, guys, we're having a water break while Dylan gets his water. And I don't want YouTube ads because I don't have anything open. What we are gonna do instead is we're gonna talk about nope, can't do it easily. Outcast. Outcast is the comic that Mars and I make together. If you like comics, you should read it. If you like Lang, you should read it. If you like us, you should read it. If you want to listen to it, there is a dub that involves, again, the three of us doing voice acting, plus a couple guests like Cinderblock Sally and Papa Mars. And that's a cool thing, too. Yes! Oh, Pastry Puff got in there. What if we don't like reading? Exactly. Go listen to the dub. New episode comes out on Monday, guys. So it just came back out of hiatus. So there's new content happening now on the comic. You're gonna want to check that out. Next week on Thursday is our actual comic anniversary. 2 years of doing Outcast.
Yes!
So you don't want to
We're
miss
gonna
that.
be
We'll
doing
do fun
Comic Corner
things.
that night. Fun announcements.
Yep.
Fun things
stuff going on.
happening.
You don't want to miss that. Yeah, a very fun
doing it
announcement
all.
happening. With that, next week we're actually going to be playing Detective Grimoire: Secret of the Swamp instead of Ace Attorney for 3 weeks because sadly Dylan has to go to the graveyard shift. But you'll have Mars and I doing that and coming back to Tangle Tower related stuff. So very fun things there. Also, if you guys want to become a YouTube channel member, you can actually watch the first stream edited videos of Tangle Tower all right now if you become a Psychic Sidekick or Angsty
Yes.
Adversary. And if you become an Angsty Adversary, which is the highest tier, you get to be one of these little tea-pets up here, guys. Don't you want that?
Yeah.
It's
You could be one
me!
of our
I'm a
fun
tea pet!
friends. Dylan is
We
a
want to be
tea-pet.
a little tea pet on our shelf, and
Yeah,
we
you
give
could
the
be-
tea
Ori,
pet
wait.
pets.
Ori, show off which tea pet is whose.
So this is Dylan's tea pet, the raccoon up top right. His name is Sly. This is lovely Nicole's tea pet, Cha-Cha, the Korean short-hair cat. And then we have Dichotomy
Very
Games'
cute.
tea pet, the little lizard Sten. And then we have, of course, the tea pet that represents all of Chat together, Flair. We love him. He's our mascot. But yeah, if you want your own specific tea pet on our shelves in literally every single one of
Yes.
our overlays,
Look at
become
all
an
the
angsty
shelf space we
adversary.
have to fill, you guys.
Yes.
Become an angsty adversary. Help us fill our shelves.
Yes, indeed. But let us go and do this. Present. Oh God. Why am I everybody
hell did
now?
you
This
present?
is the Ori show.
It
I
is the
presented
Ori
his
show.
dead head wound shit.
Deadhead.
That proves it.
Indeed it does.
Pudding is in the garbage. I mean, yes, I think I see it. Very victimy. Very victimy indeed. Victim yummy. Overruled. Mija Ezworth, this piece of evidence is utterly meaningless. Really? I mean, yeah. That's what I meant to say. Milking it.
If only she weren't here.
Okay.
I have to try and recall the evidence we found in Knight's cell. There is something in there that suggests what must have really happened.
Okay, I thought it was a blow to the head, but
I guess you had nothing after all, huh? Your pudding went flat. I mean, this is...
As a matter of fact, I do have proof that Knight had been attacked in his cell.
I mean, this is the
Oh,
this is
is
the
it the
only thing in
wiped
the
up
cell.
blood?
It has to be the floor because the only other thing is this, which it isn't. So it has to be this.
yeah,
Yeah, there it is.
thank God.
We found traces of Knight's blood on the cleanly wiped floor of his cell. What could possibly explain such a thing other than having him been attacked? And it was you who attacked him. You ambushed the both of them and stole the keys and their consciousness.
Whoa! That was a triple blow.
What's with you, huh? That newspaper wiped that blood up real good. Ain't no way you should have found it.
Okay, but why did you think you had to wipe it up anyway? That's
If
just
they check
major
Knight-
sus.
If they checked Knight in the guard's hands, 82, 35, they would have seen those two never came to blows. But that blood'd give up the whole game. Ain't no way they don't figure there was a third man in the ring. Plus, once they started sniffing around on the floor, they'd have found the tunnel in a heartbeat. Can't have that. Needed to try again.
So, you wiped the blood
Oh,
to,
this music
to
is so
buy
good.
yourself a little more time, so you could wait for a better opportunity. Sadly, the opportunity you sought wasn't good enough to get you clear of the prison, it seems. Now hand over the keys.
Oh, that's a face. Oh, you got the mouth guard.
And he's missing teeth.
And his bear abandoned him.
Yeah, he flew.
He's like, I'm a dip. Bye-bye.
Get out, my lousy, stinking bum! Fine, here, you want keys? I hope you choke on them!
Overruled. Wait a moment. If Mr. Casarado adds the keys.
Indeed, Your Honor. Your theory relies on Knight having used the keys he allegedly stole to escape his cell. That was the only way he could have been able to enter Mr. Saint's cage and be moved to the workshop. Oh, hey, Sarah.
Oh, hello.
Unfortunately for you, we now know that the theory cannot possibly be true.
You're popping in it all the times, Canadian Lucifer. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Wait, I wasn't ready.
Damn.
It moved fast. I wasn't prepared for her noise. I haven't done her noise yet. Hold on.
What was the noise?
And then I think Eustace went, no! All right.
Guess this changes things up a bit, yeah?
The tempo has
Now the
slowed
only
down!
person... yes, boyo, it has.
The march of time
only
moves
person
backwards!
who could have moved Knight's body. Well, he wouldn't have moved it back in time. But it would have been the one person who knew about that there tunnel.
No! You gotta be freaking...
Mr. Carsarado, you're under arrest. Come quietly now, pal. I don't want a single moment of you.
Adagio, no.
Wait! You got the wrong guy! I didn't do nothing! Except knock him out and assault an officer and impersonate an officer and try to escape prison. Alright, fine! I did some stuff like knocking those two chumps out and stealing the keys! But after that, I went right back to my cell and waited for my moment!
Grand larceny, attempted
Next time I went to
escaping.
Knight's cell, there was nobody around. Ain't nobody! I mean nobody! Nobody! Plus his body was found in the workshop, and nobody else was found there. You think I just magic my way in there? I know I got magic feet, but what do you think? I couldn't have even gotten out of my cell.
Indeed. You only had the key to Knight's cell. You couldn't have left your own cell back in the prison. But Mr. Canis's dog could. Technically, yes. That is, like, a big consideration, Estra. But in theory, there's, like, different levels of security, and they can just make your life worse.
Legal theory.
Depends a bit on
Thanks
the
for
specific, like,
debating.
state and what you were convicted of. But it kind of can get mostly worse.
The solitary
guess there, like, technically
confinement
is an
in
upper
certain
limit.
areas.
To my knowledge, everywhere allows solitary confinement, but some states rightly have limits on how much you can do that to someone.
Mm-hmm.
It was not you, but Helmut who moved the body from your cell to the workshop.
Oh, I get it now.
Uh-huh.
You're saying he wasn't the only con in this conspiracy.
Nice.
Indeed. One can easily imagine that Mr. Carsarado and Mr. Canis might have worked together.
Dylan, if you commit enough crimes while in prison, could you get executed for it?
Let's see. So that depends on the state.
Gotta run
Some
the
states
calculations.
outright have a moratorium on the death penalty, and so some states, no matter what you do, you can't get the death penalty. So that depends on the state.
There you
In
go.
Texas, you can get the death penalty even if you aren't in prison already. So obviously, doing the same crimes while in prison can get you executed for sure.
I think,
but, like,
history's
people
asking,
always
like, a
talk about,
sheer
like,
amount.
People always talk about crimes being done in prison to allude to it without getting TOS in the shower, but like also on like the regular playgrounds too, like violence and stuff. That stuff is still legal in prison. And the guards, if they could prove it or if they have it on video, they will specifically like have you go to trial again, even though you're already in jail, so that you stay in longer. It's to disincentivize like illegal conduct while in the prison, but also like assault is still assault. Doesn't matter if you're not able to leave.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Mr. Carsarado could have killed Knight and dragged him back to his cell. And then Mr. Cadis's dog took him from there to the workshop. There are no restrictions on the animal's movements within the prison. Movement between the detention center and the prison proper, however, is tightly controlled. There was only one possible route, and only you could have taken advantage of it, Mr. Carsarado.
Hold it! How can you be so sure, huh? Bub, maybe there's more of them. You just don't know. Have you looked everywhere? Huh.
One sec.
No.
Denied.
Did you guys read Outcast yet? You go look it up. I messed it up.
You could go read the first chapter right now.
There was a lot of beeping, and I'm like,
No.
what in the fiddle fuck McGucket
No.
is that?
Oh,
And it's just the oven. The oven's done.
yay!
Oh.
The oven's done.
You guys are baking right now?
No.
No.
Self-cleaning.
Ah, that's fun.
It needed it real bad.
Anyway. Something tells me that digging even a single tunnel was arduous enough.
Indeed.
Huh, you got that right. You try scraping more than one hole in the dirt with a spoon through concrete. Lucky for me, I didn't have to dig the whole way. Somebody had already done a bunch of work for me.
Oh.
What? You didn't dig the entire tunnel yourself?
I took all the credit. But nope, I found it when they put me in that cell.
Huh.
Ran all the way there, into the wall in the yard. Already.
Oh.
Ran all the way from there to the well in the yard already.
Huh.
Oh.
Even looked down the well to check it
Interesting.
from there. It was the same tunnel, all right. I just made good on that. I just made good on what somebody else already started.
Then what was the original tunnel for?
Who knows? You're the one with all the answers, bub. Pal, maybe somebody else tried to break out, and they went the wrong way.
Ooh, or maybe the animals dug it. Like to get water from the well or something.
What if Lagarde was secretly a prisoner and she's impersonating a guard this whole time?
No.
Oh, that would be
silly.
wild.
Then what's the well for?
The well?
Yeah, why was the hole dug to the well?
I don't know yet.
That's what we gotta suss out.
I've heard of more plausible scenarios than that in B-grade movies, Kay.
Well's dry, kid. Ain't no water had to be down there. Be had to down there. I mean, though, come to think of it. A smell. Yeah, always smelled kinda nice down there.
Nice.
Yeah, not in the petrichor kind of way. I mean, gee, I don't know. Smelled sort of like dessert, I guess.
Cake?
A sweet scent. That sounds very familiar.
Who got the chocolate cake? It was from Canis's cell, right?
I think so.
On the body. Sweet scent on the
Oh, that's
body.
right. It was on his body.
A sweet scent can be detective. Thank you, Miss Soul. Dylan, read the line.
Where did we come across a sweet scent before?
See, that's a good voice line too. Thank you, Edgeworth.
Don't you mean you're known as Rock Art Eep? Estrock?
Rokartep.
Rock Art
What?
Detective
Rokartep.
Gumshoe noticed a sweet smell when we were examining Knight's body. With the help of a police dog, sorry Gumshoe, no offense, we followed the scent of the body and traced its route back through the prison.
Oh boy.
And that, Mr. Carcerato, was how we found your tunnel. Could that same sweet scent be what you've noticed coming from the well?
Very clever, Monsieur Edgeworth. You mean to suggest that this is evidence of the body having been moved through the tunnel? Through the tunnel.
I do. Furthermore, you are the only person who could have done it. Nobody else had access.
You have our thanks, Monsieur Casarado. Truly, finally, the truth comes into view. Now, unburden yourself. It is time. Confess your role in this tragic incident.
What? You ain't pinning this on me!
I'm glad to see that we are finally in agreement, Your Honor.
Oh, if only we were, Monsieur Esworth. Monsieur Casarado may have been an accomplice, but not of Monsieur Canis. No, he was working with Monsieur Knight.
What?
What do you mean?
I do not
Yeah, how
believe
do
that
we
he
figure
moved
that?
Monsieur Knight's body. Instead, I believe that he lent Monsieur Knight the use of the keys he stole.
You gotta be kidding me.
See, granted, it seems likely that he attacked Monsieur Knight, but that does not necessarily mean that Monsieur Knight was knocked unconscious as a result. And what if he wasn't? What if he and Monsieur Casarado had reached a certain agreement?
What kind of agreement exactly?
Monsieur Knight was plotting an escape. An escape for which he required the means of leaving his cell. And here was the precise means in the form of the keys Monsieur Casarado had just stolen from the guard. Monsieur Casarado himself would need to pass through Monsieur Knight's cell in order to effect his own escape. Monsieur Knight needed only to shout and alert the guards, and Monsieur Casarado's plans would be ruined. And so, therefore, the two struck a deal.
Lady, the only one striking I do is with my fists!
My, you still deny it?
So, we're agreeing that we still disagree.
Oui.
Productive meeting.
Monsieur Knight and Monsieur Casarado unlocked his cell, and when Monsieur Saint arrived, he could escape into the cage. Just like as we said before, Monsieur Saint was able to move him into the prison proper, just as planned.
There go the Skittles.
Aha! And then he took Mr. Knight into the workshop and did the dirty deed. I knew they liked each other that way.
Were neither of you listening? The scent on Knight's body proves that it was taken through the tunnel. It was moved from...
Overruled! Perhaps if you would let me finish, Monsieur Esworth. I am not denying that Monsieur Knight's body was moved through the tunnel.
And what are you driving at?
Is this a trick question? One of those rhetorical ones?
Shh. As you say, Monsieur Esworth, the sweet scent shows the route the body took. However, it is not entered the tunnel from Monsieur Knight's cell. No.
Huh? Then how did it get down there?
There was another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked. The well in the yard. Could the body not have entered the tunnel from there?
Well, in the yard. Oh, yeah, that thing.
Monsieur Saint did not take the cage to the workshop as he took it outside. There he killed Monsieur Knight. He threw his body down the well. Boom. Major kindness his dogs and dragged Major Knight's body here to his honor's cell from the bottom of the well. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay, there they go.
On that note, I would ask to recall something. What was happening in the yard at the approximate time of the body's discovery?
The circus show, right? Regina and Simeon were performing for everyone. Wait. Oh, shit, Simeon!
Back up more and try again. Nope, I'm sorry.
Oz, we can't hear you scream in agony.
Give it a moment and then try again. If you do it too close together. Nope.
Anything?
Nope, nothing. Good enough. Ah, indeed.
I
And
can't back
so
up any
you...
further. I'm gonna wheel into my bookcase.
Ah, indeed. And so you see how it must have been him who disposed of the body.
Judge Gavel is a truly formidable opponent.
Good night, Mason.
Good night, Mason.
Night, Mason.
One day we'll see Day Mason.
Good day,
She so
Mason.
effortlessly adjusted her theory to fit the facts.
I propose that Major Knight was taken to the yard and not the workshop. And as we have established, Major Saint was off stage for 15 minutes. Ample time to throw the body down the well. I am sure you will agree.
No,
Your deduction
no, we
is
don't.
impressive, Your Honor. So deductive. However, even supposing that Knight's body was indeed thrown down the well, you cannot conclusively say that it was during the show. It could have happened at a different time.
Overruled! My sympathies, Major, as worse, but I simply could not have.
What?
Major Casarado was using the tunnel at around the time the show began. Mr. Casarado, did you happen to trip over a corpse while you were down there?
Oh,
So
no.
many Skittles.
Place was clean.
That's all I could think about.
Yeah.
If the body had been at the bottom of the well before the show had begun, Mr. Casarado would have seen it. However, he saw no such thing. Which makes it somewhat difficult to support your theory. Furthermore, Major Knight's body was discovered in the workshop after the show. In summary, the body must have been thrown down the well and moved into the workshop. At some point during the show. So tell me, who else could have done that but Major Saint?
What do we do, Mr. Edgeworth?
Hey, Ed.
Yes, not before Eustace eats them.
If the body did indeed enter the tunnel from the well, things don't look good for Mr. Saint. Still, Your Honor, your theory is just that, a theory.
A legal theory?
Yeagle or otherwise,
Legal.
I
Legal.
posit that you lacked the evidence to back it up.
Mm.
Perhaps the first time in your life you've struggled to back that thing up.
I concede that for the moment.
I bet
I
you do.
not,
Jiggles in agreement.
Edgeworth can
Might
back
I
that thing up.
suggest that we investigate the yard again?
Very well. May the goddess of justice go with you. God, there's so many fucking people here. Okay, who's winning? Who's winning?
I don't think we've ever had so many people on
Not
screen
counting
before.
the guards. We have Dylan,
losing. I got 3.
3.
I got
Mars
3.
only has 2.
Wait, I got 4 with the
I'm
dog.
winning. I've beaten Dylan. No, I'm
I got
at
4
Dylan's
with
record.
the dog.
Dog don't count.
I literally have been doing the Scooby-Doo force. It counts.
Fine. You have 4 tied
All
with
right,
me.
we'll count
1,
it.
2, 3, 4. No one has beaten 4 characters on screen at once record though.
For now.
Oh
4.
shit.
No.
Oh shit.
Hmm. What's that sound?
Lagarde and Gavel did not react at all.
Hey, Jim.
Hello, Jim.
Hello. Yikes! Is there a fire?
Did somebody else escape?
Oh god, hopefully not. Should we maybe skip town too?
Darlings, hold it, please. There's nothing to be alarmed about. By which I mean, that's not an alarm, that's the dinner bell. Yes, although I suppose it is rather alarming if you aren't used to it, my darlings, my sweeties.
It certainly scared the heck out of me. I thought the police found me.
I'm so sorry, sweet pea, but I hope you can forgive us. I'll write you two back to your post. Chop chop. As for you, Rocco Casarado, it is time you went back to your room. Grounded.
Yeah, fine. I get the picture. Come on, Teddy. We're out of here.
Warden Lagarde, we'd like to take one more look around the yard now.
Oh, darlings, don't you have homes of your own to go to? Visiting hours are over, I'm afraid. Tomorrow,
No. It's imperative that we investigate it right away.
I think we've had quite enough excitement for one day, don't you? Oh la la, murderers, escapees, so eventful. It's time our guest went home to petty pies, isn't it? Yes, it is, sweetums. Yes, it is.
I don't like how she's... I mean, what do we say, writhing? Like, when she squeezes, she
Yeah, she's,
wiggles
like,
a little too
shaking.
aggressively. No, like,
Yeah.
way too... Like,
Yeah,
like
shaking.
what's hit
Shaking.
lag. Like she's
Yeah.
damaging something
Yeah,
or someone.
yeah. I don't know.
Can that poor fox breathe?
The ear twitches.
I don't know. I feel like that ear is like a zombie hand reaching up, trying to grasp for freedom.
Oh my god.
Ah.
She's so
Help
cold.
me.
She's shivering. Come on now, darling. Don't make me bore you with all that. I am the warden. This is an order. Nonsense. Warden Lagarde is right. Our word is law here, and we must respect our wishes. Mr. Asworth, your investigation of the yard will have to wait until tomorrow. You may keep your badge for now. The matter of your standing can wait. I bid you all a good day. Come on, Eustace. Chop chop. I totally won that one, Cavell! Didn't I? Oh,
Yes,
darlings,
sweetie,
what
yes,
are you
you
waiting
did.
for, you kiddykins? Off you go. Shoo-shoo.
Kiddykins.
Kiddykins, yes, darling. Shoo-shoo.
That's amazing.
She's like poking the bone in the background.
Yeah, she is. I see.
Fine. At least there is a tomorrow for me.
Eustace already left, though.
Judge Gavel believes that Knight's body was dropped down the well.
Lassie fell down there.
Swell. And then there
taken through Mr. Carcerato's cell to the workshop from hell. Didn't he fail? But
So
is
he
that
could
truly
sell.
the case? Do the facts really support that so well?
It's best not to dwell.
Indeed.
Holy mackerel. She also seems to believe Mr. Saint had
That
to
was
be
a
the
reach.
one. Oh, come on. To move the body. A reach, really? I couldn't tell. But was he really the only one with the opportunity to do so?
Come on,
S-Rock,
Mr.
only if they get
Edgeworth.
thrown through the Spanish
Tomorrow's
announcer's table.
another day. As they say. We'll figure out a way to save Simeon. I know we will.
You figure out a way.
What are you... Why are you emphasizing way?
She did another rhyme and then she lost it immediately.
I see. The lost rhyme.
Yes, tragic.
Yes. Only time will tell. I used to tell.
You do
We
tell.
will. I will prove that Mr. Saint is innocent. Beyond a reasonable doubt.
Still. Oh.
Ooh.
Yes, save. Save.
Nice.
So is
save.
this
Save.
is this the first investigations case that has actually had a second day?
Does this theory pass the test of
I think
smell?
so, actually, yes.
That's crazy.
Chat will correct us if we're wrong. Oh shit! It looks different now! They got fucking stilts?
Yep. The struts.
He walks so good.
It's okay, Super. Ori didn't hear it, so when you do it, she'll give you credit. It's fine.
What?
Ah, shit, here we go again. Let's hope we can find something this time that would finally reveal the
Shannon.
truth behind it all.
Let Edgeworth say fuck.
He deserves it.
Honestly, he's been through
Although-
a lot.
Oh, guys, we were talking. We were trying to decide where's the best place you would put in a fuck.
A single
Up to
fuck.
this point in the series,
Yeah.
you can put one fuck into the line and dialogue of one character and only at one
Yep.
moment.
Yeah.
And my vote
Ooh.
has to probably be when Von Karma is breaking down on the stand, and
Pretty
he's just
good.
like, "Fuck you, Edgefest!"
It would be pretty fucking good.
It'd be
He's
so
so in
good.
It'd be pretty
character.
good. No. Lang already gets bastard. I don't think he needs fuck there. I think Von Karma's a really good one. I can see Phoenix doing it in Bridge to the Turnabout.
Oh yeah.
When the bridge is on fire, he goes up to it, just fuck. Yep. It's a good one.
So do we use it at the most climactic moment, like the Von Karma example, or do we put it in for comedic effect at like one of the least possibly good times, like when Phoenix just happens to see Larry again? He's like, "Fuck,"
Yeah, that would be pretty good too.
or Lana, I guess.
Oh
Ooh,
my
if it
God.
was Lada, I'm kind of here for that one.
Ooh, El Tigre saying fuck. He growls
Yep.
so much though.
It
I don't
would
know.
though.
Although that might be easier said than done.
There's nothing left to
Oh, shit.
investigate.
Pastry, that would have been so good if, like, during Mia's roast exorcism of her, the judge is just like, "Fuck."
Yeah. The reaction. That'd be pretty good.
That would be amazing.
Fuck.
Judge Gavel's deduction yesterday.
There is another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked.
Overlooked.
The well in the yard. Could a body not have entered the tunnel from there?
There.
In some hurry, the body must have been thrown down the well and moved to the workshop.
Workshop.
At some point during the show. Tell me, who else could have done that but Major Saint?
Had Knight's body really been thrown down the well?
That Dahlia's breakdown would have been really funny too.
Ooh.
The answer to that question
guys
will
are picking
surely
some good
show us the
ones.
way forward.
Haha, the wine.
But before we begin, I should tidy up my organizer a little.
Oh yay, we're getting rid of evidence.
Yay.
Unnecessary evidence has been removed.
Many
Thank
evidence
God.
rearranged. Interesting.
Molecules got rearranged.
Phantom.
Zone.
In a
No, that was a
phantom.
ghost zone.
So close. Let's see here. Huh. There's a cover on it. A dried up well slap bang in the middle of a prison? Figures it'd be locked. Well, luckily, I'm a master lockpicker. Want me to do my stuff?
I think not. We'll do this investigation by the book.
Unlike some blue
you're no
lawyer I know.
fun. Come on, don't be such a stick in the mud. Whoa!
What is it, Kay?
Ooh.
The lock's broken. And from the looks of it, it's been broken for a long time.
If that's the case,
Yeah, you'd have to just remember, Esdrak. Remind us.
then anyone could have thrown Knight's body down the well. Judge Gavel's theory was that Mr. Saint carried out the murder here in the yard. Then, during the performance, he threw the body down the well.
Pack the cat in that backyard.
Why did you just do that?
Because he said yad.
Huh?
Yep.
Huh?
I too am confused.
Yad.
Did I say that?
Not in that accent, no.
No, you're just fucking. You're literally a monkey. Neurons activate. I have seen the word yad.
Yes.
This is Mason in Australia. Thank God she's asleep. Welcome back, Steven.
Oh, come back. What flavor
man.
cupcakes? You gotta describe. That works,
Mars, the
Pastry
defender
Puff.
voice.
I was just processing the last line.
Oh
Why are
my
we talking
God.
about cupcakes? What are you thinking, Miles Areno? Plausible? Or not plausible? Oh, why don't we see if Missile can help us out again?
Yay!
He'll be able to tell us if Mr. Knight's body was here and which way it went.
Ooh, vanilla.
Good idea. I'll call Detective Gumshoe.
Do we get him again?
Guys,
Please.
I've been recently seeing YouTube
Please.
shorts of this dog. His name is Kylo, and he's a sheep, and it's so good. He's so good.
Give us Stargo.
He's so fun. I love the phone!
Ooh, the reaching into jacket animation.
So
That
good.
was
Hold on a
slick.
sec.
Oh my god, no.
Doot, 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 doot. Yes. Yes, Gumshoe. Yes, this is Edgeworth. What do you mean Edgeworth who? You don't know what Gumshoe speaking! Detective, I need your assistance. Come to the prison yard and bring Missile with you. You bet, sir! Gumshoe's 7 secret weapons to the rescue again, huh?
We've hit 4. There's 3 more.
I'm fairly sure Missile belongs to the precinct.
I'm not that sure, if I'm being honest.
I'd also like you to bring one of our witnesses. Call the Berry Big Circus and ask Miss Regina Berry
Oh.
to come down here with you.
Mars.
Oh, snap.
Yes, sir! I'll be there before you know it.
Yeah, we really haven't had more than 4 of one of us kids' characters on screen at once. Besides
We haven't.
guards and like random background peeps, like named characters.
So, what shall we do while we're waiting for Gummy?
Hmm.
How about a quick game of hide and go seek? And yes, I want to hide in the well.
I mean, I feel like the answer is yes, I did, Steven Universe, but I've never heard it called that, but I can't imagine it's something I didn't know about under a different name. Describe whipped icing's process of being created.
Fun idea, kiddo, but where exactly would we hide?
He's not
He's
seriously
totally an
considering
uncle.
it.
He is. Too bad he never got
He's
to be
very much
Edgeworth's
is.
uncle when he was a child.
They are teasing us with
Your
what we
game
could have
can
had.
wait, Kay. We need to call on one of your more practical skills, and I think you know the one.
Oh, you bet I do. One crime scene recreation coming right up. Say what now?
Oh yeah.
What's this here newfangled fancy schmancy recreation thingamabobbers?
It's Fender's
well,
first time.
let me show you in not so many words. Well, maybe so many words. Introducing a great thief's great secret weapon, Little Thief.
So good. Fucking ugh.
I love it.
That's pretty cool.
Whoa, screens appearing from thin air? This is some next level tech, little sis. Wanna talk me through the deets? What are you doing now with the typey and the clicky clacky?
Wait, this is the first time we're seeing Little Thief in the good version, right? Yeah. In the new version.
Yeah.
In the HD version.
I'm inputting everything we need for the simulation.
Allow me to explain. This is Mr. Thief. It's a device that can recreate crime scenes at specific moments in time based on the data you feed it.
She just let him call
How
it little
about I
Mr.
start
Thief.
us off with a recreation of what the yard looked like yesterday?
I'm so excited. So excited.
Incredible.
Good
So
idea.
exciting.
That was when they were in the middle of tearing down the stage. We didn't pay much attention to the well then. Who knows? We may have overlooked something.
Leave it to me. I'll use the photo I took. Beepity beep boop beep boop beep beep. That's all the data. Just gotta pump the projection power to max and... Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now, witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
Whoa!
Whoa! Jumps! I don't know why I did it like that, but I'll go with it. What is this?
This is the Phantom Zone.
It's a recreation of how things were yesterday, modeled on the data I gave Little Thief. This gadget was a tool used by the original Yatagarasu. But they used it to plan robberies.
Well, there's no harm in using it for something on the right side of the law now.
Oh, but keep in mind that it only recreates what I tell it to. Or what you tell it to. It can't stimulate things that it doesn't have data for.
Every
And if the
thing.
data itself contains mistakes, well,
He would.
yeah, it's kind of limited. You'll wind up with those same mistakes in the recreation, too.
But this particular recreation is based on Kay's photo, so we shouldn't run into any problems.
Haha.
Yeah, guess what? They
Yeah.
ran into problems.
That's enough preamble. Shall we get started?
I feel like the answer has to be yes, Esdrock, because I feel like I remember her saying like she got it from her dad specifically, but I don't know. Like with his notes and shit, like back from the headquarters or whatever.
I
Alright.
too want to say yes, but I'm not entirely certain.
Do you want to do a little bit of investigation, or do we want to call it here before the investigation?
A little bit of Edgeworth investigations? No.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd rather not do
No?
any edge. I'm all about prosecuting gambits. I don't investigate anymore.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna hold it here. We're gonna pause it here. We're gonna call it here.
We're gonna hold it.
We're gonna hold
Tab.
it. Gotta break out the Phoenix voice to keep it from getting rusty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't had this in a while.
Well, geez. You've all found yourself at the end of the stream. If you like the stream, leave a like, and most
Did
importantly,
indeed.
thank you guys all for staying for so long.
Yes.
But let's give an extra special thank you
Who do
some
we need to
YouTube
thank,
members.
Dylan?
Well, first and foremost, of course, myself, but also Nicole and Dichotomy Games.
Those are the people with T-Pets. If you want a T-Pet, become an angsty adversary.
Hell
Yes.
yeah!
It's worth
we
it,
got
you guys. We promise.
The Lakitu Bro, Aragorn, Kitty and Lucifer, Tay and the Jester.
That gets you emotes in the chat innately from YouTube. You got all the bonks. And if you want to get videos early, you can become a Psychic Sidekick. Like I said, all of Tangle Tower Season 1 VODs are up now, edited for Psychic Sidekicks and Angsty Adversaries. So if you want that, that's what you got to do now. And they will be
Yes.
Season 2 soon. Season 2. Stream 2.
And then you can go and watch them.
Again, if you like
Enjoy
Lang,
them.
if you like us, go listen to the comic dub. If you like, if you want to actually read up
If
to
you
where
like
we are and
reading
get a
it,
new
go
episode
read the comic dub.
on Monday, go read it.
It's not a dub.
Yeah, just read it, not the dub.
Just read it.
And Dylan sadly will not be here next week, so you saying goodbye to him for about 3 weeks, guys.
Say goodbye to
Very
Dylan.
sad.
Goodbye to Dylan.
Long goodbye to Dylan, not forever goodbye, just long goodbye. But we'll see you
Long
again.
goodbye.
But Mars and I will be playing Detective Grimware and the Secret of the Swamp, so we'll be back on. That's the Tangle Tower stuff. Long goodbye to
Happy
Dylan.
I get to
indeed.
do a Raven voice with a glottal fry.
And I
My
get
voice
to
is
do a
going to be
British
very
accent.
happy.
And
Alright.
yeah, good night, everybody. We'll see you next
Peace
week.
out.
Night all. Thank you for joining us. We'll see